And welcome back to SideQuests Live. We are going to dive in just a moment. Hey, Internet. My name... Oh, that's not the visual I wanted, but hey, it'll do. My name is Todd. That's from my video gaming. Thank you for joining us. We're going to be playing some RPGs tonight, in particular Dungeons and Dragons. We're doing 5.5 and 5, whatever works. We're rolling the dice and making shit up. So that's the plan. So today we are. Oh, it's gonna bother me having that icon. I'm gonna log in and switch that when I get a chance. So tonight we're gonna be playing episode 4 of Vecna. What's the name of it? Nest of the Eldritch Eye, which is a prequel campaign. This is possibly the last episode for a little while, and then we will be shifting to the actual Vecna Eve of Ruin campaign, or at least a reasonable facsimile thereof. So stick with us if you like what you see and hear. Please click the like, the follow, and spread the word. A good word in with some people would definitely spread the news and, help the community grow and help us all just have some more fun around the table. Speaking of the table, let's go meet them. So we've got all our players here, and we'll just go around the horn and really quickly remind you who is who, so you can associate voices with names and so on. Of course, if you want to watch the video podcast, you can always see the little bouncing icons so you can see who's talking. But the audio podcast, I find it helpful. Anyway, so here come the players. Let's ride. Let's start with Steve.
Hello, I am Steve. I'm playing the Cranky Bear, who is a bugbear, barbarian bear. Something like that. Anyway, he is interested in such things as pretending not to understand any languages or speak any languages, and eating fish, and just plowing ahead in general.
Yeah, he proved that he was definitely a barbarian bear with little patience for such nuance as checking for traps or giving a damn about traps.
Or his own health.
I am here for this.
He's like, everything can be solved by a short or long rest.
Honestly, it's kind of annoying as a DM when you make up all these traps, or you've got all these traps waiting, and nobody sets them off. And so, Steve, I, for one, would like to thank you.
I'm glad I can provide some sort of
it is a service. You're like, I wonder what a trap would be like here. Oh, we get to find out, instead of being like, nobody found my pressure plate.
Yes. I'll throw you a curveball while you're being careful for about 12 seconds at some point.
I'm going to hold you to that. All right, let's keep going on the table. Gwendolyn, go for it.
I'm Judy, and I'm playing Gwendolyn, the elf druid. And she is friends with Cranky and follows along, cleans up after some of his messes. And also is curious about how things are going to go and just hopes they get paid at the end of it.
I mean, I think you just described all of us in the 9-to-5 grind.
I feel like we're still owed money for this birthday appearance. Mm-hmm. Yeah, anyway.
And we'll keep going around. Gordon, take it away.
Hey, I'm Gordon. I am playing Dane. He is an ex-guardsman who started adventuring, but now has found himself kind of working on contract again as a guardsman, just to partly to help out a friend, but partly to set himself up when it comes to jobs. And he feels beholden to kind of protect some of the other members and take care of them, but also is starting to think that they might be getting a bit over their heads.
Well, and as the party's fighter, you're like, spell slots? What are spells? You guys look tired. Come on.
Yeah, He's okay for now.
For now. And then that brings us round to Bela.
Hi, everybody. I'm Bela, and I am playing Trina. Also, ex-guardsman who is back, helping out with training new recruits, which has brought her to this unfortunate situation. She is a halfling cleric, and she is really just focused on getting these civilians and one pompous ass out of this place alive.
Yes.
That's her goal.
I almost forgot Tennyson, who is the guard NPC, rich boy pretending to, play knight, and he is tagging along with the rest of you, and you find yourselves deep beneath the catacombs of Neverwinter, and you are it's getting pretty on. You've seen ghosts, you've seen abominations of undead sluice monsters, you've heard undead echoing in the room just near where you were a moment ago, and you are now, some of you are now just descending a deeper below the catacombs themselves into a sub-layer, and the Barbear Baron has crashed down these stairs and managed to surfer boy down these stairs without taking very much damage at all, even though everything seems to be pretty heavily trapped. And you all follow him down there by ropes, descending from this. You tied the rope to this skull statue in the upper section, and my apologies, podcast people, it cut out. I will re-up that, so if you're listening to this before the last, I'll fix that. But the skull jaws close on the rope, snipping it cleanly, and the door slowly closes as your way out gets complicated. You are in what can only be described as a rough-hewn, but hewn room with stone pillars. Hey, let me read the thing. That's why we pay the big bucks here. So you are now, you've descended past the big double door with green tinged stone and the grinning skull, and you open the skull with the little eye, and you did bring the eye with you after you opened it, kind of plucking it magnetic style. It kind of unseats from the empty socket, so you do still have that with you. The bottom of the stairway opens into a wide sanctuary. The vaulted ceiling, stone pews are arranged in orderly rows. Black candles burning with green flickering flames, occupying niches along the wall. Atop a pulpit at the far end of the hall stands a jagged sculpture of an emaciated hand with one eyeball in its palm. The rest of you pick yourselves up, kind of dust yourselves off. What do you want to do?
Just gonna take a look around and quickly check. Are there any signs of enemies, undead or otherwise,
Sure.
in the immediate area?
Do a quick perception check for me.
So I had the same question.
Now, Cranky, you, your rage is about to drop, or did it drop last time? I think you were about to drop. You were injuring yourself to me.
Definitely, there was still a little bit left. I don't know how much. Not much, but some.
It will drop at the end of this turn unless something triggers to keep it going. You're snorkeling around, slathering, still an enraged bugbear. How'd you do there, Dane?
I got a 15.
All right, with a 15 and the flickering, it's dim down here. Do you still have your torch lit, or are you going to just be working off the dim candles?
I mean, it depends. If based on the visibility, if I feel like it's too dim, I would light another torch.
I mean, it is considered dim light, but it's not darkness.
Okay. If it's just dim, I would probably just have my shield and sword at the ready. But if I had difficulty just looking, if it was really dark, then I would look at getting a torch lit.
Absolutely. So it's not dark. It is considered dim light, flickering with the green kind of hues. You can hear it. Weirdly, this area is less damp. Upstairs was quite damp, but there's dust. There's kind of a chill in the air, but it's not damp. And as you look around, you can see this kind of raised up small mini stage, ornately crafted with. It's a bit weird because the rest of this place has been pretty rough, but the small, almost raised dais area up front is kind of triangular in shape, and there's a small platform there where the pulpit is, and then you see this emaciated hand holding an eyeball in kind of larger than life, probably almost the size of a full human, the whole thing altogether. And his skull, it's skeletal in nature. It does have flesh and ornate gold kind of banding, and the statue dominates the pulpit area. On a 15, you notice two semi-hidden exits to this room. One on opposite sides, left and right from your perspective. And there are 8 stone pews, and you're kind of clustered at the back of this sanctuary.
I quietly just point out the exit or entrance areas that when it comes to either people coming in or going out. And I just whisper to everyone, just keep quiet, keep calm. We need to regroup.
Can I get stealth checks from everybody? Unless somebody's going to be like, nah.
Well, I mean, I will say that when Cranky first he was the first one down there. Like his first reaction or whatever would be to look for other things that were in need of being attacked. So
this room, well, I'm gonna get you to do a. How stealthy would Cranky have chosen to be when he first arrived?
He would have just, he is a predator, so he would have just not move, look, listen, smell.
Okay, so I'm going to say you don't have to roll with disadvantage, but I do want everybody to do a stealth check, but we're going to resolve what Cranky noticed in those few finding things. He got a 13 on his perception, yes? Cranky?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, so you also notice all of these other things. You definitely pick up, if anything, you almost want to, the sudden shift between the sewage above to this almost overly dry chamber with plenty of dust, almost like tickles your nose for a second, but I'm not going to well, it depends on your stealth check. How's your stealth check? Oh, and Bela, did you want me to roll your stealth, or you're good?
Where was it? Sorry, I'm lost here in the thing. Stealth check was 17.
Okay, yeah, so you manage not to sneeze. You just kind of snort the dust out reasonably
11.
quietly. 11 on the stealth. What about you, Dane?
5. It's disadvantage.
Right. And of course, Tannison also rolling with disadvantage because of that clanking armor. Wow. Tannisson's like, you kind of look around expecting him to be all clanking, and he's like, what? I oil my armor, don't you? He rolled a 17 with disadvantage.
So, wow.
So he's like, I used to play hide and seek with my mumsy. All right.
You take 20.
Now, does anybody want to do either investigation or religion? There is iconography in this room of some kind. I wouldn't call it runes per se.
I'd be curious about what was around, probably.
Sure. Can I get you to... Do you want religion or investigation?
Same.
Yeah. It'd probably be more just investigation, I think.
Sure.
Yeah.
What? How can a die be digitally cocked?
Well,
it looked like 16, but it said 9, and so it was only 10 then. 10.
Okay, so 10. On a 10...
Or no, it was 7.
7.
Oh, sorry, it was a 6.
On a 7, unfortunately, there's just the creepy hand at the end, and it is the same general appearing eyeball, but a slightly larger in your hand, in the hand at the end, as the one that you have plucked out of the and been following as a kind of compass. Although in the moment, I will give you this, the green, ever so slight green flickering light from the desiccated eyeball in your hand is pointing directly at that, at the altar, as it were. And as you notice, as you shift the eyeball in your hand around, it turns just locked on.
I got a nat 20.
Oh.
For religion.
Trina, you know exactly what this is.
I know exactly what this is.
That is a sculpture of the symbol of Vecna, the powerful lich and god of secrets, known and unknown, who is feared on this world and many other worlds. You know that this lich tried to ascend to godhood and got essentially very close to that, but held back by the hard sacrifice and hard work of several different heroes in a few different realms. But being a god of secrets is not widely known, not widely remembered. It's such a terrifying concept, and he came so close that people don't want to remember him. So they don't even those who know those stories tend not to tell them, except under some duress. But you, being studied of the Pantheon, you recognize this immediately. You are in a temple to Vecna.
I will tell Dane. I'm gonna try to quietly whisper to him so as not to.
You do know he tends to have followers.
She whispers this to me. I say, "Oh shit."
I didn't roll for cranky.
No.
Gwendolyn. On the 7, you can see you didn't get very far in your investigation, in part because you were distracted by something. You hear, in the same way that you can speak with Cranky with Speak with Animals, you hear almost like this. Nobody else seems to pick. Well, actually, let's see if Cranky picks up on it. But with his role, he was distracted. But you can pick up the ever so slight rumble is not the term. It's almost like just on the edge of what human hearing is possible to hear. It is so low. It is absolutely like subwoofer level low, and it's still pretty quiet. But you can't quite pick out what it's saying. Just a very slight like, but super quiet, and you catch the occasional, but it is, no one else seems to pick this up at the moment. There is something about this.
You're just keeping it to yourself. Okay.
That's okay. There's something about this that is, it's almost like listening to animals you've spoken with. And so even if they hear it, they don't seem to understand it. But you had Speak with Animals up earlier, so I'm going to say you picked up on that. All right. Where do you want to go? Yeah, there is left, and there is right. Or you can investigate the hand.
Can you load up the map for us, Todd? Because we can't.
Oh, I'm sorry. Start session. Here I am, doing all the things.
Oh,
I'm not letting you see the things.
Okay.
I kind of look at Cranky and see how wounded is he. I know I'm wounded, but not terribly. But I kind of look at the others and say, in a low voice, "All right, this is serious. If we go on, we need to make sure that we're careful. Cranky, we have to be careful. And we need to either rest up or heal up. This isn't some random nuisance cult. This cult is a very evil witch. And I will whisper to them, in case they understand who that is."
So you hear the name Vecna, possibly for the first time. I'm not sure how learned you are.
Pretty sure Cranky has no clue. He's like,
Yeah, I don't think Gwendolyn would know Vecna necessarily either.
Skip that day at elf school.
Cranky will just whisper to Gwendolyn, if we're going to rest to heal, this is probably not the most secure location.
No, and I'll whisper to Cranky, I'll be like, I hear a voice, but I can't tell what it's saying. Do you hear it?
I don't know. Let me listen for 13 seconds. Can I roll a check, or am I counting my previous one? I don't know. Do I hear anything?
Now that Gwendolyn's pointed it out to you, I'll let you roll. I'm going to warn you, the DC's pretty high, but you can try. As I punch my microphone. You hear a microphone getting punched. Ooh.
It's a 19.
19's not bad. You definitely do hear something, but humanoid senses work a little funny compared to bear senses, like elven senses. What she is perceiving as this vibration hum, you, with your sense of smell being so much stronger, you are picking up more than that. You hear the and when the sound waves pulse, you notice that it's accompanied by this puff of a smell. And you can kind of look around and you see just this super thin, in the ceiling, the stone, in amongst the green tinged rocks, you can see this mycelium network. This little veins of fungus kind of growing around, stretching out, just whisper thin, almost like cobwebs in a few places. But then you can kind of see a little cluster and a little clump of fungus, and there's something here that is passing along, a presence and an energy, but you don't know what it's saying, you don't know how to communicate with it, but you can sense that it is some kind of energy being passed around through the stones, or between them rather.
Well, that's interesting. He'll relay that to Gwendolyn.
I love that the rest of you all just hear. I'm assuming you're not speaking common.
No.
They're just having a conversation.
It's funny because, like, outside, he would do it around anybody but Tennyson at this point. Just, like, one person must be kept in the dark.
Yeah. Speaking of Tennyson, he is taking a little walk down the pews and looking around, kind of clutching his sword, but the tip is dropping because he keeps getting distracted, kind of looking around. He gets about halfway.
Kind of whisper out, Tennyson, wait for the rest of us. We go together.
Yes, Captain. And he kind of gets behind you or beside you.
And Cranky will say to the others, like, well, now that we're still, are we going to rest here for a while, or are we going to move on?
When Tennyson's gone, you're saying.
Yeah, when Tennyson's gone.
Well, he had walked to about halfway, so you could whisper that.
Yeah.
I don't think this spot is the best, but we might encounter a fight. You need to heal up. Especially.
Does anyone spare healing?
I don't think so.
Okay, you have several ways to do it. You can do this one, or
It doesn't have a thing, but it's gone.
How are you doing with
I don't know why it's like that. You can use it.
I could use a
spell
small
slot
heal.
economy?
You could also, maybe it's because it's. Did you use Cure Wounds before? It's once per long rest. I think that's why.
Yeah, I think she's only cast one spell.
Yeah, she's got lots of
Yeah, I
spell
cast
slots.
one spell. I cast Cure Wounds already, so
Now,
I can't use it again.
you do have a healing spell that would be able to heal more than one person.
Healing Spirit.
Healing Spirit, yeah.
Okay.
She can cast, just so you know, you can cast Cure Wounds multiple times, I think, right?
Yeah,
Because you have
just
4
not-
slots.
Just not for free. Yeah, you can cast it again, just manually use the slots.
Oh, I see.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I
But
thought I couldn't use
also-
it again.
No, you can
Okay.
absolutely. But if you wanted one where you're not in combat, you're not in a huge hurry, you can summon a ethereal kind of fey type spirit, and it can hover and share a space with a being, and it then allows that being to heal slowly over time. But you could
Over,
heal
like, a-
many people. One
Right.
plus your spell mod, which is spell mod is +4, so you'd be able to do that 5 times, so 5d6 worth of healing, but it takes a while.
Okay.
So
how much is a while? Like.
Basically it would take about a minute.
Yeah, it heals 1d6
yeah.
per turn up to 5
Okay.
times.
So.
I would
'cause
do that.
Dane, you need healing, right?
Yeah, and Cranky
Okay.
needs, I think, a lot of healing.
Well,
Yeah,
I
Cranky
can
got beat up.
do.
Yeah.
He's fine.
Because if I do that one, then I can do both, heal both.
And that's
of
just
you.
one spell slot.
Yeah.
It's a second level.
Yeah.
I can do 2d8 for everybody.
You should hold it though. For the moment.
Yeah, hold your.
You only have a couple spell slots.
I've got my prayer of healing.
Okay, did you want to cast your own spirit?
Is that in combat?
No.
prayer
Oh
of
wait,
healing.
10
it's
minutes.
not in combat?
It takes 10 minutes to do.
Yeah.
I would then hold on the spell slot and do the non-combat spell slot and just consider
Well, but
our
it would
resources.
still use her spell slot though. Just
Oh, it would.
second
Yeah,
level.
it's not a ritual.
Oh,
So
then
Gwendolyn or Trina is gonna do the healing, if anybody.
Yeah, so go ahead. Gwendolyn will do it. Right?
Yeah, am I doing? I don't know, because
Yeah, go ahead.
Yep. So mark it off.
Click
And-
cast. And I think it automatically it used a spell slot.
Yeah.
So then you roll the 1d6 beside
And you can
it.
just give out 1d6
on
healing
the
to
box.
whoever you want to sit it on, and you're not in combat, so you can take the full minute to do it. How do you?
so I just click on this.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then just click on the
5.
d6s and give them out like candy.
So 5 I got.
Okay, so let me take that. We have to use the mouse back and forth here. So have to
I
do
need less healing, so
heal, and then I need to get it again.
you do the most healing to them.
So I just keep clicking on this.
Yeah, click it again. 4.
4.
So I can just go back and forth. And then we do it again. Another 5.
How much do you need, Dane? What are you at?
I need 12.
Well, here's the question. That's how
10
much.
for the most.
Because according to reading it, it heals any number of things that are within it, within the 5-foot
1
cube.
plus your spell casting ability modifier. What is that?
That's how many times it heals. So your spellcasting ability, so it does 5 heals. So I think Dane is getting the benefit of this as well. It's not one of us or the other. It's we both can take this many.
You guys
right?
would need to basically be making out, like hugging,
Sure.
like
You
that
can-
close to both be in there. I think
Yeah.
it's one
Sorry.
creature per 5
Yeah.
feet typically.
Sorry, is this healing spirit?
Yeah.
Then no. Like you, it's exactly what Todd was saying. Like we can't just like huddle up like that. I think it's like one person go at a time. So
I don't know. I think some of our
you
listeners.
like
or-
1d6 per jump in, right? So
Yeah, it's just 1 at a time.
So that's 3.
Yeah.
So
So, okay.
yeah.
Okay, 4. So you don't need 4. So Dane take 4.
okay.
And then roll 1 more. Dane can have the rest of it.
Isn't
Yeah.
you said it was 6 turns?
It's 5.
Oh, 5.
Tennyson does look to be about half health.
That's it. And then you get the
Okay,
other 6.
so there's I have a 6 now.
Okay.
Do we need to give?
So
That's it.
sorry, how much healing does
You get Dane gets 10 altogether.
okay, but Tennyson's hurt too, right?
Yeah, we don't care about him. In this particular moment, we were focusing on
Yeah.
us
Yep.
two. This all
That is
healing
your
the
choice.
rest
No
of that
worries.
spell.
quick
We could
question.
also do other things to
Gwendolyn.
heal. Yeah.
What does your fey spirit look like? What form does it take? It could be kind of ethereal, like a will-o-wisp. It could be like a nature-looking thing. It could be a doe that walks by. It could be a cat that nuzzles their leg, or a weird 3-winged bird from the Feywild.
No, I picture a bird. Just like a large, graceful, not a swan, but kind of that size.
An English goose.
A Canadian goose comes
No,
up and
not
gently
Canadian.
pecks you all back to health.
Not a cobra chicken.
No, but it's almost like it lays its wings around.
Oh, nice. Just comes by
Yes.
and Nice. Yeah. And it's mostly translucent, so then once it's done healing, it kind of gathers itself and does the goose shuffle, little shake of its wings, and then moves on to the next person with an ever so gentle. Okay, in my mind, it's always going to be a Canadian goose. I'm sorry. I know you described it better than that, but
no, it's more like a swan.
Okay.
More like a swan.
Where's the spell attack 6?
No, it said modifier, so that's my modifier. Right?
Yeah,
so it's 5. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to say at this point, you're all listening fairly intently. So I'm going to say at this point, you do hear some shuffling. It's coming from around one of those corners. Let me just quickly check where. Yeah, so this is left or right. Come on. Okay, 13. Okay, so to your right, the entryway to your right, you hear some shuffling, some scraping, and some footsteps just quietly padding along on the stone floor. It sounds like it might be coming in this direction.
Would I know that that's undead?
You've heard undead enough to know that they tend to shamble around. These are actually measured footsteps.
Shuffling.
Yeah, not shuffling, just kind of padding along. They're coming this way. What do you want to do?
I would like to get in an ambush position.
Sure. Move yourselves into said ambush position. The sound is coming, from there. Yep.
And I think like we'd asked, Tannis to stick kind of near me, behind me.
Oh yeah, after you intimidated him into basically being his new daddy, he's happy to do what you want. A little too eager.
Is this right here a...
That's another spot. Like, you don't want to go there.
So there's little alcoves where the little candles are that are kind of small, but you're small, so you could tuck into one of those. Or there's the this raises up. It gives you part cover. It goes up to almost waist height, the raised kind of platform.
So if I ducked into this little alcove...
Yeah, you could duck into that with the candles.
Like... I don't know how to point to an area with this platform. Oh, point and ping.
Oh, there. See, that's the entrance where the sound is coming from, where the person is about to come out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, there's 2 exits. So
Gotcha.
that's why I moved you away from the other one, because it's like someone could attack you from behind.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because that's what I didn't understand. For some reason, I thought they were coming from up here.
No, they're coming from where Cranky and I are flanking.
Gotcha. All right.
So Gwendolyn kind of takes cover on the far side of the dais there, the raised platform, just ready with line of sight down there. You actually have the best line of sight down the tunnel, Gwendolyn, from where you're standing. You can see a man shuffling in gray robes, kind of coming down the hallway there. He's not out there yet. There, he's about to be, but he's coming down this hallway, carrying a green flickering candle with him, so you can see the light flickering and moving. He's got robes pulled up pretty high. You see him kind of stretch and yawn and hold the candle a little bit higher as he begins to walk forward towards your room. I'm gonna get him to do a perception check against your group stealth. Actually, since this is new, if you want to roll a fresh stealth, you can.
Okay.
What the hell was going on?
Minus 15.
Well, since we're not moving, can I at least then get not disadvantage?
Unfortunately, The armor.
No.
Yeah. The armor still scrapes and shuffles anytime you move.
But I'm not moving. I'm just crouching. All right.
Yeah, I'm a little bit better. I rolled a 9.
A 9. All right. Tennyson again is right behind you, and he puts his hand on your shoulder, and he's like, shh.
I rolled
as
a
he
7.
somehow rocks a 15 at disadvantage in heavy armor. Honestly, Tennyson's actually probably pretty good at hide and seek. Oh, yeah. Trina's also a 7. Yeah. All right, what was my first check here? So who got below a 13? Yeah, plenty of you. So even before he gets to the exit, the cultist stops. Hey. Hey. Who's there? I hear you in the dark. Come out. Come out wherever you are.
Yeah, that's my ethical dilemma. Do I want to just ram my spear through his balls, or do I want to say, hey, we're here to join? The bear debates in his own head.
Bear debates. I love it.
I think it's going to be an attack. Because that's why I hid around the corner, was to get the advantage on him.
You were ready. Gwendolyn, you have the best vantage point, so I'm going to say you do have an opportunity to do or say something. As you see Cranky rear up to go.
Because Gwendolyn was sitting there, she had her short bow ready, just in case.
You've got a beat on him. You can just kind of pop up and let loose if you want, or you can do something else.
I think Gwendolyn would try to hit him in the leg.
Sure.
So that I don't kill him, but so he can't run away and go get help.
We're going to have you all declare what you intend to do. Then we're going to roll initiative to see what order it pops off on. Mm-hmm. What about you, Dane?
Because he's alone, I'm worried about him trying to escape. Mm-hmm. So I am going to strike at him to. Actually, I'm gonna attack him along with Cranky.
And Trina.
Question corpse later.
It's a level 3 spell, dude.
Since he already heard me, I'm gonna kind of move over here.
Yep.
Now, do I have visual of him?
I would say he would get a +2 on saves or +2 to his AC from that vantage. But you could move 2 more squares down, and you could get it without that. You still have the movement, so that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you wouldn't have cover.
All right, then I'm going to use a cantrip.
Sure. Okay.
Toll the dead.
Okay. Initiative time?
It's initiative time, people. Let's go.
Just looking. Initiative. Where is it?
Where it says active, below your proficiency bonus.
And don't forget, I got an 18 initiative.
Right.
I can
down.
Switch with one person.
Oh yeah, that's right.
If they need to go before me.
Gwendolyn goes first.
Maybe. Definitely.
Maybe.
Yeah, not Cranky.
Cranky.
He's going to be so.
He's to be like, what, Gwendolyn? Why did you shoot him in the leg? I want to get him.
Yeah.
Cranky, do you want to switch with me?
Sure.
That's
Because
nice.
you're our powerhouse.
Look at that. So we've got
Really.
21 for Gwendolyn.
Well, what did Trina roll? 18
Trina got an
roll.
18. So
So
Crank-
You're gonna go next. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then me at 12, and then Trina at last.
Dane.
I'm thinking like the old like upward thrust, just like in the neck, like you want.
Oh, you guys got lucky there.
To a bike, single motion, like that's my hope. But we'll see how it goes.
And Tennyson. And Cultist. All right, Gwendolyn, go ahead. You managed to get the jump on him.
Should I just click here?
Right there.
Just 10.
10? Unfortunately, 10 is not going to hit his AC.
Twang. Shania twang.
All right. You do have a bonus action if you want to do anything. Otherwise, we'll move on. Or a move. You're pretty covered where you are currently.
Bonus actions. Can you do that? Oh, that's to cast the cantrip. Right. Bonus action respect. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's really all you could do is move or.
What does that mean?
Oh, if you had a second weapon, you could use it, but you kind of can't. A bow is a two-handed weapon, so you couldn't really do that.
Yeah.
So
I don't want to move closer at this point, so.
Fair enough. All right, coming up next, we got Cranky.
Well, question is, do I want to spend a point of rage to gain advantage?
No.
Probably not on this one dude, is the correct answer. So I'll just do this one. And fingers crossed. 14?
14 does hit. He doesn't appear to be wearing too much in the way of armor. How much damage do you do?
Well, that's fine. Does this count as a surprise, though?
Unfortunately, he heard
Heard
you,
us,
so
yeah.
no, you don't have surprise
Oh,
on it.
just boring 7. That really doesn't do a lot.
I mean, you get him, you stick him pretty good. He gets him, and he's like, you expect terror. You've seen eyes of men as they are stabbed before and dying. The look in his eyes, I should say eye, the look in his eye, because he only has one, is an almost a fervor, a kind of excitement. Yes, and you can see the blood just beginning to dribble out of his mouth. You stabbed him in the gut, but he's starting to bleed from his mouth. It was a good shot. He's definitely badly wounded, but he's like, yes, hasten.
Okay.
Okay.
That sounds awesome. I will bonus action stab him with my dagger then.
Okay. You hasten him. Go ahead and roll it.
Oh my god. So that's a 19.
That's a definite hit.
Assuming that hits, we'll do a whole 5 damage.
That is enough. He drops.
What is, yeah.
I am coming.
Then we'll see what Dane does.
All right, he drops. You actually managed to drop him reasonably quietly, but he did call out. So if there are others, they might know. The sound of battle is hard to, even a quick battle, is hard to ignore.
They had like 3 out.
I'm just gonna delete him because he's been deleted. There we go.
Oh, did I kill him?
Oh, yeah.
Drop.
Yeah.
I thought I took him down.
No,
Okay.
you dropped him. Like, he is dead. He is a corpse.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna. I will retreat then. Oh, why can't I? I will just back out here for a second.
Bringing the body or leave it there?
No, I'll drag it back.
Okay,
Yeah. He wants to just remove the evidence and listen.
sure. Nothing like that of a body to be all stealthy like, but hey, better than seeing it.
Search.
Okay.
You
I'm gonna hold my action.
sure.
I'm actually gonna wait for if there is another cultist that comes within range, I will charge them. But
In that moment, you can hear a few actually. You hear the footsteps scrambling and whispered voices. Hey, down, something. We've got intruders, and you see they kind of wait a moment, and there's a silence, and then boom, boom, footsteps, and you can see and hear like 4 or 5, but like just silhouettes down this hall, like running, and you hear the distinct draw of as they draw blades and begin running down the tunnel. Dane, you can hold the line until they get there, but they only will get in there on their turn. So they are going after all of you.
I see. Can I, seeing as I've now heard them and I think there's a fight, can I use my action to move into the hallway?
Yep. Whereabouts do you want to be? Kind of blocking?
Yeah, basically, actually like moving right up to the first one if he's like that. And just,
you rush right in, catch him in the bottleneck.
Rush right in, like I said.
Sure.
Yeah, in the bottleneck.
All right, make your swing, I should say, not your swim. You
okay.
are wading through corpses soon. Some of them are whole, others seem to be missing one eye. You even can catch in the dim that probably one of them, the one that you dragged back, Steve, Cranky, the one you dropped the body, kind of the body flops in a wicked looking dagger scimitar thing, kind of clatters to the ground when you drop the body. But the other arm isn't holding anything because it ends before the wrist.
Of course.
15
Not all of them do that, though. You can see hands. 15 hits. Roll your damage.
damage.
All right, that first one that you run up to, describe it. You destroy him. How do you want to?
I think like as I see them kind of clamor together in a group, and they just kind of come in within striking range, I just round the corner, rushing up, shield ready, and as I approach the first one, just kind of stab him right in the neck.
Yep.
Pull out and then just have my shield posted up.
Absolutely. The first one drops, just gurgling. Others. And again, the gurgle has a distinct the next one comes, like, literally steps over the body of his fallen comrade, wielding this scimitar-like blade and just rushing forward with this fervor, look in their eye. They're equally happy to die or to murder. All right, next up, Tennyson, seeing you rush in there, rushes in right behind you, but is having a hard time getting past you. So he's just kind of trying to be encouraging. He's like, oh, on your left, look him. But he can't actually get past you at that moment, so he's kind of jammed up right there. If there was, like, you would be able to move through his spot if you needed to, but he has nowhere to go to push past you, so he's kind of trapped up right behind you and just kind of get him.
Super helpful.
Yeah. All right. Coming up next, that'll be Trina.
So, sorry, just before. Oh, you know what? Actually, never mind.
That's okay. What do you want?
No, I was thinking of using bait and switch, but I won't.
Okay.
So.
that actually would work in this circumstance, but yeah.
No, it's fine.
Okay. All right, Trina, what do you want to do?
All right. Whoop. I'm going to come up a little bit more since they're a little further in the tunnel.
Yeah.
And I see this guy here.
The first one that is stepping over the body of his fallen companion. Yep.
Yeah. And he has been hit by Dane or no?
This one hasn't, no.
All right. I'll tell the dead.
Nice. Okay. Let's see what I got here.
So it would just be a regular. He's not missing anything, so.
All right. That's a Constitution
DC
save.
13.
Okay.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Oh, okay. That might actually be better for these guys. Neither way, it'll be. He hasn't been damaged, but go ahead and roll regular damage.
6.
6. He clutches at his head with his free hand. His other hand doesn't drop his blade, but he clutches at it as though he's been affected by it. Like the worst migraine ever. But it doesn't drop him. He is swaying on his feet. Wild eye. He does actually have 2 eyes. This one does. But he is still up. What? Anything else you want to do?
I'm going to use my War Priest.
Okay.
Bonus attack.
Sure.
And I'm going to try to shoot him with my crossbow.
Absolutely. Now, because of the cover situation over there with all the bodies all stacking up, I'm going to say they do have a +4 to their AC. But it is pretty low AC to begin with. And a nat 1, there's some friends over there, so...
Okay. Well, crossbow. +3, huh? Okay. Well.
Worth a roll, right? No risk, no reward.
Sure. It's not a nat 1.
What is it?
It's an 8.
An 8. Okay. So it's such a tight zone that unfortunately you don't clear through, so it skips off the ceiling and kind of clatters down the hall. Not effective, but you didn't hit any of your allies, so that's good. All right.
Nope, because I didn't roll in that one.
Exactly. And now it is their turn. Now,
you're welcome, guys.
Lucky for you, they are well, actually, it's Dane's strategy. Keep them bottlenecked so they can't easily get at you. But there are many of them, and some more are actually pressing in behind the ones you've already dropped. There is a wall of bodies here. All right, so we're just gonna start rolling this and see what happens. Dane does a 14. 14 does not hit your AC. All right. And then the one behind him is going to be rolling with disadvantage, trying to like hack at you over his pal's shoulder. I'm going to guess a 13 doesn't hit either. The one behind him, kind of just again calling encouragement, but only the first 2 can really get anywhere near you, and the others kind of bunch up and kind of retreat a little bit. That's you can hear a lot of stuff going on in that other room, but you don't see anyone yet. Just the 2 that are directly in front of you, and they are intent upon your destruction. All right, top of the order, Gwendolyn.
I think I'm gonna use the entangle spell.
Okay.
And
where would you like it? There's a
try
pointing
to
and ping button if you want.
yeah,
Okay.
it's kind of this area,
What's the area again? I don't.
kind of like that. Would that work?
Yeah, that would definitely work. Let's look up the size of Entangle here.
Basically, the idea is she would
20 foot square. So yeah, you could make that entire section. Basically, yeah, we can draw here. Let's do it in green, and right there. So a square that would basically be all green and growing things, vines. It would be like absolutely horrific as you reach out to nature, and the vines and roots and mycelium fungus all move at your command and start growing at super speed into this room, closing off behind you, making a wall of twisting nettles and vines and roots. That whole section is entangled behind you, or at least at risk of entangle. Let me just double check this spell. DC 14 strength saves to be able to get through it. Okay.
Why didn't we try and get those guys in there?
All right. So you can hear the cries of
it's coming from the walls.
So you can hear them. Voices, an unknown number of them, are tied up in the tangle just behind the two that you're currently fighting. Nice job. Do you want to do anything else?
You have what do you have left? You have bonus actions left?
Yep. And a move.
Oh.
You could,
Oh, so I can shoot an arrow after and try and get one?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
You'd need a special thing for that. Like a war cleric has that.
yeah, really, you can just move. So
Okay, if I can't really do anything else, then.
okay, you could do. So yeah, what can she do as a bonus action still?
Certain spells, maybe
You can cast Shillelagh, but
you could chug a potion if you were hurting. You could cast Shillelagh and get your stick ready.
yeah, and then it's on it, ready to go for
Yeah, and
next
then
time.
it just stays on for like a
Could you
minute.
cast it on someone else's weapon?
No, unfortunately, it's only the one you're holding.
It's only the
Really
some-
is my cantrip, right?
yeah, that'd be awesome.
You get a
but no.
magic stick, and you get a magic stick, and you get a magic. Everybody gets a magic stick.
Yeah, so you just cast it on your staff, and then it's
Oh,
the
then
staff.
that's ready
That's
for
ready
my
for next time. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, sure, I'll get my shillelagh ready.
You are Shillelagh. The stick is shiny. All right, that's your turn. Coming up next, Cranky. The fight's going on, but it's gonna be hard to get down there.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think if I could reach around, use the spear to reach around and
Shove Tennyson.
use it. Yeah, basically push Tennyson out of the way. And then,
If you were
reach
where
around.
Tennyson is, you would be able to maybe because the spear is pretty long. You'd be able to get past Dean probably.
Well, what
but
I'm gonna-
Tennyson is in the way.
Well, this is what he's close. He's not deep in there, right? So I might try and if I could, grab him by the scruff of the neck and pull him out of the way, step in front of him and stab over Dane's shoulder, kind of thing.
Are you too far away?
You could
Sorry,
do
I'm too
that,
far away.
but actually moving him might use up most of your action. So it'd be a free action to ask him to get out of the way. It would be, you could try to just shoulder your way through.
I will try to communicate with a touch where it's like, Yeah.
Double tapping.
directs you this way.
Let me do a quick intelligence check for Tennyson, and I would like to remind you this is at a minus. That's a 2 on the dice. Oh my god, Judy just did a spit take. So here's what happens. Tennyson, who's like watching Dane intently, yes, get him, yes. And the big bear paw goes on his shoulder and taps him twice, and he looks over and looks Cranky dead in the eye, and he's just like, "What is it, boy? What are you saying? Tell me. What do you need? Is Timmy stuck in the well?" He is not getting the message.
With his head and be like,
"Have you been hurt?
no.
Bunkles has been hurt. His neck is sore." Dude, he rolled a 2 at a -1.
Yeah, he'll just say it in common, "Move."
And in that moment, first of all, he moves, because I understand the pain that just brought you. He just steps out of the way. And you step into his place, and behind you, you hear his sword hit the floor as he drops his weapon. And he's just like, "Dear God, Bunkles can talk." Okay, go ahead and roll your attack. That was worth it.
That's what I'll say. That's in reserve to explain later.
Sure.
Okay, and then I'll try to attack without hurting Dane.
Sure. All it is they have a plus. With a spear, I'm going to say only a +2 for cover, because spears are kind of designed for this.
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide whether now is the time to rage too, though. I have lots of rages. I can be very ragey.
Never underestimate the anger of the bear.
Whatever you want. Make your own decision.
Well, it doesn't. It's just advantage on strength. It doesn't give an advantage on his attacks, does it?
You might have reckless.
Oh yeah, no, it's reckless that gives him the. Yeah. Where is it? Hold on, boys and girls of the internet, while I remember how my character works. Reckless attack. Yeah, first attack on your turn. I will attack recklessly. Because of course I will. Let's see how that goes. Ooh yeah.
Nice.
Critical hit.
Crit? Oh, that was totally worth it right there. All right, roll your damage.
Do I roll both of these? Damn it. No, I just roll one of these. Piercing. Oh, that's if I throw. Okay. 15. I think there's a bonus in there too. Of some kind because of reckless. No, only if I was raging I'd have a bonus damage.
Probably still good.
Yeah, I can't really do the secondary attack without, because Dane's in the way. So yeah.
Sorry, how much damage?
15.
15? Oh my gosh, that is plenty. That's buckets, especially because this one's already been slashed. Or no, zapped by the toll of the bell. So this is the one that's like holding his head and still trying to fight, and you just eviscerate him, and he falls back against the wall. Dead. He's dead. And he still seems pretty happy about it. All right, the next one immediately steps up. All right, coming up next, Dane.
I see Cranky lunge over and stab the one in front of me, and as the next one comes up, as he's moving in, I make the slash him across the midsection.
Yep, absolutely. Make your attack. There's no benefit or drawback for him. You are in place.
15?
15?
13.
13. Believe it or not, a 13 still hits.
Still
I know.
hits.
These guys are like leather armor suckers.
Okay. Don't need to use precision check. He takes 14 points of damage.
Oh, he's toast. He is absolutely toast. These guys are just dropping like flies. This one slashes, falls. You get him right across the throat as he comes up. It's almost like he leans in, like, and you cut him down and he falls, crumpling at the ground. I think that's 4 bodies that are in this tiny little hallway with you. And you look ahead and just see the twisting, shaking vines. You've got a moment if you want to do anything. There's no other combatants immediately in your space.
I kind of glance over at Cranky. It's like, do you want to go first or shall I? So it's an opportunity for us to switch position if he wants to rush in. And
yeah, Cranky doesn't care. He's always happy to be in front.
All right, so you guys swap positions as the bear kind of rumbles by. These newbies seem to be holding up pretty good, Tennyson says, and it's like the bear talked. All right, coming up next, we've got Trina. Oh, Tennyson picks up his sword. Oh, but only if Dane tells him to.
I do, if he didn't already.
Yeah, you see him standing there with the sword at his foot.
Yeah, like, pick that up. Don't lose it.
Wait, can we just throw in a little bit of dialogue here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so Gwendolyn hears Tennyson say that he heard Cranky talk, and Gwen will be like, "It's okay. I just cast a short spell on you so you could understand Bear for a moment because you didn't understand what he was saying, so you could move out of his way."
He turns around and looks at you with love, genuine love, and he's just like, "I have been touched by Elfian magic." And Trina just shakes her damn head. Speaking of Trina, it's your turn. Just facepalm.
I just fucking can't. I feel like at this moment, Trina's going, why? What have I done wrong?
You are being tested, little one. Hold true to your faith. Strike out at darkness. I'm actually not kidding. In that moment, you hear that. You swear to God, you hear that. Gods, you hear that. You're just like, did my deity just talk to me? I don't know if your deity sounds like that, but however you imagine your deity sounding.
He does now.
Yeah.
He does now.
And you say that part out loud. He does now.
Yeah. All right then. She's going to. So they're all entangled here. This one here. Can you see the one I'm touching?
I can't, but if you click on the... Oh, yes, I see that one. Yeah.
I just moved it.
Yeah.
Is that one injured?
No, none of those seem to be injured in there. You can make it out in the dim. Yeah. And they are shifting and trying to break out. Several of them are free from the vines, and they're hacking away at some of the vines of the others. What do you want to do to them?
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw another Toll the Dead.
Absolutely.
It's a DC 13.
DC 13 Wisdom save. Fails the save. Roll your damage.
Six.
Okay, so he definitely, again, clutches his head. Definitely injured. Ah! And then I need you to roll a d20.
Okay.
And I do have your sheet, so I can add what I need to add.
Yeah. Oh. For a moment, I forgot how
You can add,
to roll.
and whatever you roll, you can add 5.
9.
Okay. You look out at the cultists kind of shambling behind as best they can amongst the twisting entanglement spell. You see Cranky just psyching himself up, and Dane kind of flicking the blade in a very practiced way, ready to attack. Tennyson gripping his sword and trying to mimic the stance of Dane in front of him. And Gwendolyn kind of just shaking her head, having just locked eyes with Tennyson. I'm going to do this with disadvantage. Yeah. A 19 and a 17. Tennyson has just been looking at Gwendolyn and like, thank you. And he starts to turn back to the battle. And then there's just this ever so slight, the warning you get is a slight flicker in his eyes, still inside his helmet, but you can see in the flickering green light as his eyes starts turning towards Dane and then flick back immediately past your right shoulder. At that moment, all your muscles lock. Your eyes even are frozen open, and you're just like, what was that? You are unable to move, Trina. Okay, next turn. The cultists.
Oh, so I don't get my bonus action?
Actually, sorry, what was your bonus going to be?
I was gonna shoot again.
Sure. I will tell you this. You have a bonus action, and you see Tannyson's eyes as he starts turning away, and then he flicks, and then almost in slow-mo, like, and he's looking just past your left shoulder towards that hallway behind you. That's all the warning you get. You do have a bonus action. You have one attack. What do you want to do with it?
I'm gonna obviously try to hit the same guy.
You can turn your head in this moment.
Oh.
This is before your muscles lock. Do you want to focus on the entangled or where Tennyson is looking over your shoulder?
Okay. You're giving me a retcon moment. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
I forgot that you didn't use your bonus, and this could make a difference for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna absolutely turn.
You see 3 shadowy figures kind of in that doorway right behind you. You have an instant. Do you want 1, 2, or 3, or do you want to call out? What do you want to do? Free action to talk.
I will call out 3 more, and then I'll shoot the first one here.
Sure. Roll your attack.
Jesus.
Is that a 6?
It is.
I mean, that's fair, because you spun around in the instant, see them, and just barely try to shoot. And again, the bolt just off into the darkness, just about getting them on the way by. But that's when the one at the back, you can see looks slightly different than the others, and you can hear, and that's when the hold person spell takes you. You are held.
Yeah. And I don't get to save or anything?
That's what the D20 plus 5 was. I just didn't want to give it away. So you are held.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And this one at the back, because you called it out, you may have bought your friends some help. But the one at the back is a little bit different than the others. Okay.
All right.
There we go. Okay, that's your turn. It is now their turn. They rush in and just, I I think they focus on you. I don't even know if they've seen Gwendolyn. Maybe. Gwendolyn, do you want to roll? Well, I guess I can. What was your stealth check before?
It's 15 earlier.
But you've shot since then, so I'm just gonna keep it as a. Would you rather orange or green? Actually, let's stay with the theme. White or black?
White.
Okay. Nat 20 for your choice. Do you want them to notice you or not in this moment? As two figures come rushing in through the hallway behind you, intent on murder. They woke up and chose violence.
So if I say no, then they're gonna attack Trina.
Yeah, at least.
Don't worry about it.
You want to not be missed.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want them to attack Trina.
But
You could
very much
call out in this moment to get their attention, or you can let them pass you.
So I don't get to attack them.
In this instance, no. This is, do you want to call out to draw one or more of them to you, or do you want to let them pass without? They don't seem to have seen you.
Right. Okay. No, I want to stay hidden so I can attack them.
Okay. All right. Trina, with advantage.
Yeah.
They are attacking you.
Yep.
First one.
I know.
Even still, and you don't get your dex for this, just your armor and your shield. Does a 18 hit your AC?
Of course.
Okay. You take 8 points of slashing damage. The other one rushes forward. And 19 that time. And so that time you take 8 more points of slashing damage as they just get to the bloody work of trying to kill you in your held state.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They got me.
Yep. Coming up next, top of the order, Gwendolyn, it is your turn. There are 2 directly in a line as they gang up on Trina. Tennyson has also seen them.
I can tell you I look real fucking bad right now.
Okay. I've got my shillelagh ready, so I'm going to
You're gonna
use that
stick them.
to attack
Do it.
one of them.
Yeah, do it.
So I just click the 6.
Oh.
So 17.
17 is a sound hit. Go ahead and roll damage. And you know what? Because of your choice earlier they do not see you coming, so I'm going to say roll an extra d6 as your damage, as well as your regular damage. Just because it's such a solid whack. It's weird, because they could have seen you, but they almost weren't.
They were focused on me.
Maybe.
Okay, so what's the first one?
Ooh, 11 points of damage. This first one just crack. You hear that, the thunk, unmistakable thunk of like a hard stick hitting a skull, and one of them gives way with a sickening, and it's not the stick. So that one is toast. Just thump, drops. All right, you do have a bonus action.
I am going to retreat a little bit away so that I do not get.
They're just out of range.
attacked.
The other one, they won't get you, so you can retreat a little bit.
So do I need to retreat then?
No, you don't. You don't have to, but I mean they'll move towards you after. You do have bonus action, so if you have any bonus spells, you could cast them.
I don't think I have any.
For example, if you had Healing Word, I don't know if you do.
She has Balm of the Summer Court.
What?
That sounds cool.
But it doesn't.
That's
it's
a
not
party
necessary
spell.
right now.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's not necessary right now.
Wild shape.
You could go wild shape and turn into a bird and fly away.
Yeah,
I
I
can't
don't
do
need to
bird yet.
No.
Or no, not bird. Like worm. Go between
Actually,
the cracks.
You know what? Balm of the Summer Court, as a bonus action, you get to restore hit points to one
Hit
creature
point.
you see within 120 feet.
Restore.
And they also gain temp HP.
So how many? I don't know what that means.
They can spend. Wait.
You can spend dice from their
3d6,
pool.
up to 3d6. You can do 1d6, 2d6, or 3d6, and they get temp hit points for that. So it's like Healing Word, basically, but free.
Oh, so I could does Trina need some healing after her hit?
She is
Yes.
looking
Okay.
rough.
Okay, so then that's what I need to do for her then.
Sure. 1, 2, or 3 of the dice.
No, just click on it.
So because I
You
have 3
can
spots,
literally
I can
see
up to 3.
She is bleeding out of everywhere.
There's
Because
blood
if I
just-
use all 3, then it's just done until
Right.
a long rest.
But you can
right?
cast other spells to heal, or keep one in reserve, or use them all. What do you want to
Yeah, like
How hurt is she?
do? She's bad.
I'm gonna use all 3 then because I, want to make sure.
Damage.
Yeah,
and
I'd
I
use
had
all
no
3 then.
healing.
Okay, so then I roll a d6.
Freeze.
I'm down to 6 out of 27.
Like, her front tabard in front of her armor is just covered in blood. They were not even attacking her upper body. They were trying to gut her. Like,
Yeah, I
dig
rolled all
at her
3, but I only got
intestines.
7. Sorry, Trina.
7, and you also get 3 temp bonus hit points. So 7 hit points and 3 temp.
Okay, so 10.
Hey man, it's 13 is better than 6.
Absolutely. All right.
Did you added 10 on?
Well, she adds 7 and then gets 3 more as bonus,
3
which
more.
are slightly different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So she
I
got
added
all-
the 3.
Okay, you got it. Okay.
Nice. That's a pretty clutch turn. All right, coming up, we've got Cranky. You hear the cry out from behind you. You know something's going on, but there's also enemies in front of you. But they seem to be entangled at the moment. What do you want to do? Dane, you're on deck. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Dane, you're on deck.
I still have that other one, not rage or something else. It's just for 1. But the other one was just for 1.
I can do that every time we tell. I think he would look at Dane and say,
The guys in front of
Go.
you are breaking through those vines. There's
Yeah.
at least
Yeah.
3 of them that can.
Dane, be beaten, realizing something's going on there. Maybe he doesn't. He would look at Dane and say, "I've got these. You go there." Dane will do whatever he wants to do, and then Cranky will, fuck it, hit rage because why not?
Okay. You can see 5 guard cultists in front of you, kind of stepping carefully, ducking under the vines, just getting the edge of that, and they look at you and holding their blades, and they smile. You can see this like jagged gray rag tied over where one of the eyes would have been. Go ahead and make your attack, sir.
Yeah, he will definitely roar as he does it because it's funnier.
Yeah.
It's scary.
And attack ragefully, and maybe his roar will do something. It's a 22.
22 definitely hits.
12 damage.
Oh,
and then
toast.
we'll do-
Yep.
that gets
Done.
him.
Yep. First
Can I-
one
can I-
drops.
And then I guess I'll bonus action attack the next one.
Sure, you step in. Go ahead and do a bonus at your attack, and then I will get you to do an entangle resist. So that's a strength save with advantage, DC 14. But go ahead and do your attack first.
Okay, 15 on the attack.
Nice hit.
Damage is only 5. And then strength.
It's hurt. Believe it or not, they're bloody, but just gut it and strength saving throw.
Hang on. There's +2 melee damage on both of those actually.
Right.
So it's a 14.
That's true. So 7. So the one you just stabbed is still up, but it's like you have come up from his own gut, and you're just like holding him up. He just looks at you and spits blood on your face. You got blood streaked across the snout and oof. That is a
24.
So he can resist those vines.
Yeah, the vines aren't there.
He actually doesn't need to do a saving throw.
Oh,
right?
I thought it's anything in the area.
No.
Okay.
It's anything that when the spell is cast, and then when you enter its difficult terrain. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, it ain't difficult for Cranky. All right, as he goes in, he can now see the rest of that room, and there's a little more light in here and some bedrolls and stuff strewn around. This was their bedroom, basically, ahead, and they were all kind of sleeping in a pile, you know, like cultists do, braiding each other's hair, doing some nails, you know, having a sleepover.
He will actually not advance out of the hallway yet because he likes that it keeps them in line.
Yeah.
So he's going to step back and be basically like, come to me. He'll do it with his paws. He'll just kind of wave them forward.
Nice. The one that is still impaled on your dagger / claws is just holding his own guts in, and he looks up and he goes, "We will." Okay. Thank you, Cranky. Dane.
All right, good for you.
I see, turning around, I see what's happened to Trina.
There is still a cultist standing over her, and you can see in the hallway, almost directly across from you, like you kind of lock eyes for a second with a cultist over there. It's not exactly the image we're using in the footage here, but you can see someone there in slightly more ornate robes. They seem to be a different caliber. And you can also gain, they're holding out their hand like so and muttering, and you can see a sickly green aura around their hand and a mirroring kind of sickly green aura around Trina.
Let's see. I'm going to yell out to Tennyson.
Mm-hmm.
How far away is the... Okay, he's over there. Okay,
yeah,
so he is in range.
Yep, it's about 25-30 feet away to the first cultist is only about 15-20 feet away.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna yell out to Tennyson to take out the cultist next to Trina, and I'm going to basically loop around this side.
Yep.
And
if you
do, I provoke an opportunity attack?
It's a little timey-wimey here, but I'm going to say yes. Okay. You do risk an opportunity attack if you press through to the spellcaster, but
I see.
That might be worth it.
Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Can I do bait and switch on someone that's held?
Yeah, you can. It's like forced movement. You basically move them.
Okay. So then I'm going to do bait and switch with Trina.
Nice. Okay, you and Trina both, as you kind of post up behind her and you slide into the spot where she is and nudge her forward. Now, you have to be a bit careful because she can't balance. So you good thing she's small. You can actually like pick her up and move her, because if you just shove her, she will fall over.
Right. And so then I'm going to give her the D8 in AC.
Okay. Alrighty. And you get an attack as part of that, I believe.
Nope. She just gets +6 AC.
Oh, okay. Alright.
For the rest of the turn.
Nice. I still think you get an attack on that. On the cultist, if you want to.
Nope. It's I mean, I still get to attack. That didn't take an action.
Oh, okay. Great.
And so then I'm going to I'm actually going to risk the opportunity attack.
Oh, nice.
And go after the Hierophant. But as I'm rushing past to say, Tannison, take out, and I basically kind of, I'm rushing past to expose myself. But I say, Tannison, take that guy out, and I just kind of accept the opportunity attack.
Yep, fair enough.
And
All right, I will roll that in just an instance here. Let's see. All right, so okay, the cultist will swing at you. Does 15 hit your AC?
No, AC's 20.
Nice. Oh my god. Fighters, man. Alright. He takes a swing and doesn't even
Shield.
Connect. Yeah. I mean, you don't even need to use the shield there. He just does not connect.
Okay. I am going to go after the Hierophant.
Okay. Go ahead and you post up and you see a look in its eye. He's got one green glowing eye and another regular eye, and he's looking at you and he's muttering, whether that's another spell or something. Go ahead and make your attack.
Okay. Does a 21 hit?
21 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. I am going to use another superiority die.
Yeah.
And I am going to use I'm gonna use trip.
Nice. All right. That's a strength save on his part, I think.
That is it is a strength save. Yeah. Attack. Save 14. AC 14.
He's not proficient, so 15 on the dice. You said 14?
Yeah, so he's not tripped.
He does not trip. He kind of crumbles to one knee as you kind of backswipe with your sword, but he kind of hisses you. How much damage?
I'll do the regular and then I'll add the D8.
Yeah.
So he takes... He takes what's 8 plus? Did you guys register that? 8 plus 6,
didn't yet. I see the bait and switch, but I don't see it landing on the thing yet. There it is. Okay,
Yeah.
14 points of
but,
damage.
But then also the maneuver attack.
Oh, I did see it. It's 6 more. So 20 points of damage in a single turn. Nice. That's a big turn. All right, so you cut him badly on the back of one of his legs, trying to trip him up with your sword on a back cut. But he manages to, but he stays on his feet.
Does he have to go roll?
He does have to do a save concentration check, though. And you can't tell if he dropped it or not, but Trina is still held. He rolled a 14.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, no, there's a little bit of con there, so 15 total. So that'll bring him up over the total. So unfortunately, the spell still holds. All right. Coming up next.
I'm gonna action surge.
Oh yeah, you are. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Let's do this. Okay, I'm gonna hit him again. Ooh, that was a waste. I'm gonna use precision strike.
Okay. Burning through those superiority
That
die.
literally bounced
8.
from a nat 20 to a 2.
Right, 14.
14 does just hit.
Okay. Glad I didn't waste my action surge.
Yeah, that was close.
And he takes 10 damage.
Nice. All right, 10 more points. 30 points of damage in a single round at level 3. That's pretty solid. Plus some maneuvering. Oof. All right, and he is still there. He's still standing, but he is definitely hurt. Con save coming in. That's a 9, so it drops. Trina, You can finally move again. Everything hurts.
Yeah.
It's like being over 40. Sorry. All right.
I
coming
wouldn't
up-
know anything about that.
Tannison rushes forward, goes base to base with that cultist, takes a mighty swing, rolls a 4. That's on brand. Is what that is. I will vanquish you. Halt in the name of the law. Okay, the cultist just like gonna like this. All right, that's his turn. Coming up next is the cultist. So the one next to Tannison takes a swing at him. That was cocked. Oh, that's a hit. All right, that's 8 points of damage on Tannison. You see Tannison drop to one knee and then just do the whole like, I'm down, but I'm not out. And he actually narrates that, and then like heroically uses his sword to get up and just. And the guy's like got a paper cut. Okay, coming up next, the other cultists as they begin to swarm Cranky. Lucky for you, only 2 of them can actually attack at any given time there, Steve. So only 2 get a swing at you. Let's go. Does 14 hit your AC, Steve? Or Cranky?
Yes, it does. His
Okay.
AC is
8 points of damage, but you're raging, so it's half. And then does a 22 hit your AC? It does. So you take 8 more, which is also half to 4. So you take a total of 8 points of damage as they're taking little pot shots at you, but they are having a really hard time getting at you in the fact that they're kind of pinned in that corner, or in the choke point. All right.
That's their whole idea.
And then those are 2 spells, so we're going to go with all right, Dane,
Yes.
I need you to do a saving throw, wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay.
DC 13.
Roll a 14.
All right. You see him, the Hierophant in front of you looks you in the eye with that one green eye flares, and you hear like 1,000 whispering words all crowding in around your mind, but you manage to just give your head a shake in the heat of battle, and you are not affected by the whole person spell.
Shut up and fight.
Nice. The Hierophant will also at this point turn around and run away.
Opportunity attack.
Opportunity attack, make your roll.
Oh, so close.
I haven't seen it. A 10? Unfortunately, that is not going to hit as he.
Lingered on like the 14 plus the
Yep.
Yeah.
So
I wasn't expecting him to just turn and run, so I was like, oh.
Yep, he runs off into the. And you're a human, so it's actually dark. Frickin'. Alright, coming up next, Gwendolyn, top of the order. There's a fanatic, a cultist kind of standing over Tannison. You hear Cranky around the corner roaring and fighting multiple opponents, and you hear Dane mutter.
Do I not? First of all, do I not?
Oh, I'm
get a
sorry. Did I
turn?
skip Trina? Yeah. Oh, right. You aren't held anymore. So yes, you are.
And I'm pretty
I'm sorry,
sure I
Gwendolyn.
wasn't
Think about it.
held
You're on deck. Trina.
And then secondly, I do need a break. I have to
Of course.
feed my dogs and take them out.
Yep. 100%.
Right, I have a turn.
Yeah.
So, would I have...
You're right next to Tannison, who's just getting back to his feet. The cultist there, holding the blade menacingly kind of above him.
Okay, and the guy already ran off.
And the other guy,
Before I got my...
yeah, unfortunately, that all kind of happened on... unfortunately, he did run off into the shadows. And plus, from your angle, you'd have a hard time seeing him.
Unless you have dark vision.
Halflings don't, but even then, just where he gets to, you might be able to get something off at that cultist. I'd say he is, when you notice, it's like right there. Like he would have a plus on any defenses. But you could go after the Hierophant, or you could go after the cultist that's right in front of you.
After the cultist, and then go after the Hierophant.
Because she has her Toll the Dead, it's 60 feet.
Yeah, you could try to toll him.
She would do that.
Sure.
So he's undercover?
I'm gonna just say it's because of the darkness and the distances and like the angles involved with that wall.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna say they get a. I'm even gonna just say a +1 to their save, not even a full +2.
So it's a Wisdom 13.
They are
so
proficient.
it would be a Wisdom 12.
They rolled a 9. They get +4. So that's a 13. So even without the plus, they manage. The bells ring out, and you see the eye, the green eye in their socket, and then when you were held, you heard all these whispers crowding in, just like I demonstrated with Dane. In that moment, it was a cacophony of whispers, and in that moment, when you ring that bell, you hear again the whisper just for a second, and like, soon enough, little one.
She's gonna try again to hit with her crossbow,
Sure.
even though she's had 0 luck.
The retreating Hierophant or the cultist in front of you?
Yeah.
Retreating Hierophant, sure.
Yeah. She's trying to... He
All right.
did some serious shit to her.
Yep. That's fair.
Even though it wasn't his things.
He held you while they attacked you. That was vicious. All right.
Yeah.
Roll your attack. As this is that instant where they turn and start running, and you get the shot off.
Fucking hell.
With a 2. So close to that nat 20. Like, it's right next to it.
Oh,
All right.
It wobbled.
The shot glances off the wall, a heartbeat behind them. All right, that is your turn. Top of the order, Gwendolyn. And the Hierophant does run off into darkness there.
I'm just gonna take a quick 5.
We'll just
I'll
resolve
be back.
Gwendolyn's, and then we'll take an actual break.
Oh, did you want to do mine, or do you want to do mine after break?
Yeah, she's the start of the order. We could just pause now and then start with her.
We'll pause there as the Hierophant runs off into the darkness. And we'll be right back. Thank you very much.
Sorry, guys.
No, it's all good.
No, it's
Gotta
okay.
take a break. The puppies will not wait. Ask not for whom the bell tolls. It tolls for puppies. Let's go.
Here we are.
We're back.
I was just coming down the stairs.
No worries. All right. We jump right back in. You are beneath the catacombs in the, basically the sanctuary of a temple of the Whispered One. You hear sounds of battle going on over near Cranky's corner. There is a cultist standing over Tannison as he struggles back to his feet. Dane, you seem to have scared off their leader for the moment. What do you want to do?
You're talking to me, right?
Sorry. Gwendolyn, what do you want to do?
Okay.
Not Dane.
I'm going to use the shillelagh again on the one by Tennyson.
Sure thing. So you step up and make your attack. Oh, that was so close to a nat 20. These dice do not seem to be getting along with you guys. Unfortunately.
So it does nothing.
You swing and he sees you coming and pivots to face you. All right. Not quite. Almost. That would be really funny. Whack. Everybody's waiting for that moment. If you want to, you can hit Tannison in this. I would let you choose. Okay. All right. Unfortunately, an 8 total does not get it. So the cultist spins and brandishes his scimitar in your direction. You do have a bonus and a move if you want to.
None of those things.
What is this thing again?
If you hold on a second. You could just attack with your staff again because it's a light weapon. Like you could attack with your sickle.
As an offhand attack?
Oh.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah.
Like as a bonus, because I can do a...
You don't get to add anything to it, but you just do a straight d20 roll. Unless you've got two weapon fighting, which you probably don't.
No.
Well, sorry, unless I have what? Sorry?
Two-handed fighting, which is a fighter style.
As a skill.
Oh,
No.
I don't think I have that, no.
No, not so much.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I will do that, because maybe it'll get a little bit of damage. Maybe
Sure.
not.
Sickle.
Maybe a little critical and
I'm just having some trouble this round. We're just rolling like crazy.
that is the third 2 in a row. Just saying. Yikes. Okay.
The dice are trying to kill us all.
The dice are better them than me. All right. Unfortunately, that does not pan out. It is now Cranky's turn. Cranky, you've got a wall of men in front of you.
Yeah, I'm creating a pile of them.
You really are. They are actually piling up around your feet.
Right. So I will same thing again because I am who I am.
You're still right.
I will ragingly, recklessly attack.
I like, by the way, Steve is wearing a bear claw looking shirt, by the way. I appreciate that.
It's actually a bear paw. That was actually purely coincidence. I did not even think of that.
You know what? I'm going to give you advantage for that. Or inspiration. You can choose when to use it. DM's inspiration. You get a reroll.
Okay. Well, for now, I'm going to... What is that? Okay, 17. Hopefully that hits.
17 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
It counts as a 19, actually. Sorry, it counts
Nice.
as a 19. And then damage... Oh my god, just a 6.
Do you add anything from your attack?
No, I don't think I add any damage from reckless attack or rage. Am I correct?
Usually you add +2 or 3 to your damage for your raging.
Sorry.
Rage.
You don't get a bonus to attack, but if you do, you can do reckless if you want. But you've already hit,
Yeah, +2
so
damage. So yeah,
+2. No.
Yep.
+2. Yeah, I missed that. Reckless attack just gives me advantage.
Okay. Now, the one in front of you is already badly hurt. You could try to get the guy past him if you want, or you can try to. Who are you targeting?
Well, there was one that was badly hurt.
Yeah, he's literally. You basically got your claws in him right now. You're
right. Because I hit him with the dagger after the fact, so then I'll spear the other guy.
Sure.
And I'll do a second secondary attack on the second guy.
Yeah.
That
okay.
is now the first guy.
So what's the damage?
On the other one? Let's see here. Oh my god, it's an 8 to hit.
That is a miss, unfortunately.
Oh, no. Sorry, I have advantage on that.
Oh,
I have advantage on that because I'm raging, so I will just re-roll freshly.
Sure.
That's an 18, 24, 26 technically.
That's a hit.
And then the damage will be 6 plus 2 is 8.
That's for the secondary attack or the first attack?
That's the secondary attack. Sorry, I thought you had the first attack.
I don't have the damage though. What was the first damage attack?
Then I gotta go back in my thing
I don't
here.
see these rolls for some reason.
The first attack was 8 damage. The second attack was also 8 damage.
Nice. Okay, so the guy you spear, you get him good in the shoulder and the blood begins to seep. That's the second guy there. But the first guy who's already kind of impaled, you then hike up, like do the whole like the knife's in, and then you go further in, and he's just like hit something vital and just drops. So the guy immediately next to you is no more. But the other guy is hurt, but still rushes into the place as though he's just trying to bum rush you. And these other guys press in as close as they can, just cheering each other on to death. All right, that is, I believe, your turn. Dane.
Yeah.
Dane sees the Hierophant, I guess, cultist rush off.
Yep.
Kind of looks back and sees his friend's in a bit of trouble. So Tennyson on like one knee, Trina hurts. He doesn't maybe quite clock Gwendolyn, so he just kind of goes back and turns around and goes after the cultist. Like he'll flank him.
Sure. All right, you can attack with advantage because of the flanking from Tennyson and Trina.
So 18 to hit.
Ooh, that's a definite hit. All right, and the damage
does 9 damage.
Oh, that is enough in itself. That cultist drops. You just cut him down from.
I stab him in the back.
Yeah, and he drops. And Tennyson finishes getting up. Thank you. And you, he turns to Trina. Thank you. And you, Lady Elf. Thank you. He does a courtesan bow, a courtier bow. All right. Next up is Tennyson, and he's just gonna kind of gather himself and kind of holding at his wounds. It is now Trina's turn. You are muted, Bela.
Sorry.
No problem.
Rena's like freaking out right now because that guy got away. And everybody is hurt. And so she's just gonna kind of come over here. She sees poor, like,
just bodies. It's
Cranky.
bodies all throughout.
Are there any still alive?
No, not on the ground, but there are plenty around him, but they're all bottlenecked at the far end. You could hit one or maybe two of them.
She probably would. Again, she's not gonna expend too much because she doesn't think this is over. Are there any that look like they're hit in the bottleneck?
Yeah, the one that is just Cranky's immediate left, like down from your perspective.
This one?
Yeah.
All right, that's the most logical one.
Make your attack.
So it's just save 15.
Oh, you're doing the Toll the Dead?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cocked. I'll reroll. Okay. So that's a 3. So go ahead and roll your damage, and he is already damaged, so you get the max.
Yeah, it wasn't very good.
Oh, what'd you get?
Lie, it was 2 damage.
2. All right. Believe it or not, that's enough. That is enough. He's like, I'm going to take your pelt, you filthy bear. And the man dies of a migraine. And I mean dies. Like, I want you to imagine how truly annoying that would be. Just be like, oh god, light. Alright, so that one is gone. Alright, so you're thinning it out. You're getting there. Alright, it is now the cultist's turn. So they're kind of done with one at a time in Cranky. So these two are going to try to grapple Cranky and drag him into the room where they can surround him. That's the plan. So they're going to do that, or they're going to try. I need you to do either acrobatics or athletics.
Is that their strength-based?
It is strength, so you would be advantage. That's not a good plan, but it's a plan.
We didn't say they were smart cultists.
No.
Oh my god.
You rolled with advantage? That was...
Can I be inspired to roll again?
You do actually have a heroic inspiration, so you could roll again if you want to. Reroll one of those.
One of them. Okay, so not.
So let me just tell you, you got to beat
There we
1-9.
So that's a dirty 20 with the bonus.
And the 20 beats their 16. So they grab you and try to drag you, and you just dig your heels in, and they cannot make you move. All right, that's 2 of their turns. And the third one finally wises up and picks up a torch and off the wall lights it, so you can actually get a look at them. And filthy, mostly humans. There's humans and tiefling. It's a mixed bunch. And this one lights a torch and tries to stuff it in your face to light you on fire. So he's going to do an attack roll with a torch, which is basically a club, but with fire effects. Does 15 hit your AC? Okay, so you're going to take 2 points of bludgeoning damage, half to 1. However, you also take 3 points of fire damage, and the fire damage will be ongoing until you put it out. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. You get to do I'll say you get a save at the end of your turn to, like, bash yourself against the wall.
Do I have the fire damage too?
Yes, you would. Because you are immune or resistant to all kinds except psychic, if I remember.
Yeah, that's correct. Okay.
So just 1 point of fire, 1 point of bludgeoning, but a slightly smarter cultist. All right. It is now the Hierophant's turn. Arise, rise from the shadows. Take them. Your sacrifice will not be in vain. You hear that called out from the darkness.
I snuff out your flames.
And
You totally
what happens next is kind of horror show. So for every 3 dead bodies, a shade arises as their mouths, they're dead and laying there on the ground. All of a sudden their mouths all open in unison and their eyes, if whatever ocular situation they've got going on, opens wide, and this black cloud emerges from all of them that are dead, but every third dead cultists, the clouds of the black vapors coalesce into a shadow. So that is how many bodies? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Perfect. Okay, so you no longer have dead shades. You have shadows. Oh, that one there. One there. And another there in there. So as soon as they arise, they kind of coalesce and look around. They're vaguely humanoid shapes made of twisting shadow and mist and terrifying nightmares. They squeeze by and start to, 2 of them kind of attacking Cranky from behind. They're each going to get 1 shot at Cranky. Does an 18 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 9 points of necrotic damage, and they grab at you and pull parts of your living essence away. So 1d4 of your strength score will be reduced. That's a 1. So your strength just went down by 1. So what's your strength score right now? Like before?
It's 18 right now.
So it was 19?
No, it is 18.
Okay, so now you are effectively strength 17. All
I
right,
just override scoring on -1 right now.
and if that ever hits 0, bad things happen. Oh, that's cocked. That is... Oh, why am I rolling so good on you? All right, that's a 21, and you take 9 more points of necrotic. Now, you are resistant to necrotic as well, so you're actually only taking 5. Total 10 points of necrotic. We'll just keep running track. So you were at strength 18, and you've been hit twice. And now, that second one, your strength went down by a total of 3 points in all. So 1 from the first one, 2 from the second. So you are now strength 15. We'll just write that down and keep track. And you took a total of 10 necrotic hit points. It was 18 technically, but you've halved it. I'll tell you what. You've taken 9 points of necrotic because 4.4 or 4.5.
That's what I.
You need to take it off.
I did already. I did it as he was counting.
Yeah,
You did it for the second one?
Yeah, I did them both. Yeah.
All right. Cranky, getting a little beat up over there.
These two.
The other one is going to... There are 4 living beings in immediate vicinity. So I'm going to just say Trina's 1, Tennyson is 2, Dane is 3, Gwendolyn is 4. The shade comes for Gwendolyn, the shadow. It flies towards her on its turn. Having risen from the corpses right in front of you, it leaps up and reaches at you, like at your throat. Its hand kind of coming at you. Let's see if it makes contact. Oh, okay. That is a 2 on the dice, so probably not. I'll just double check. Yeah, that's a +4, so 6 won't hit your AC, right? Gwendolyn?
No, I'm 16, so I'm...
Nice, you're okay. Its hand, you step out of the way, just knowing instinctively that this thing's touch is dangerous. All right. It is very hard to see this thing in this dim light, by the way. All right, that is the turn. The Hierophant went to summon these, and you get the impression these might not be the only twisted shadows that have risen. That is top of the order, Gwendolyn.
Would I know what might harm these things? Like...
All things living... living things are your specialty. Growing, green. However,
the
the darkness and undead, radiant damage would harm them badly.
Okay.
They are considered vulnerable to radiant, meaning they take twice as much damage.
Okay, so then I'd use my Starry Wisp.
Absolutely.
On the one there.
I believe that's an attack roll.
You just click on the +6 there.
So this one?
Yep. 18. Nope.
It's an 11. See, I know it keeps looking like it's the other number. Like it looks like that, but then it's this one.
It's weird. Why did it look like that? Okay.
I don't remember what it was.
I mean, do you get advantage that it's surrounded or no?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna count this as. Wait, what did you get? An 11?
Click and run.
11.
I think it was 11.
You almost hit this thing, like so close, but it just at the last second instinctively recoils, and the blast of starlight hits the ceiling above it, kind of bathing the whole area in this more natural kind of starlight for a second before it fades. And it does not like the look of that. It actually kind of recoils a little bit. All right. You do have a bonus action and a move if you want, but it will get an opportunity swing if you move.
Don't move.
Yeah, don't.
What else can I do?
If you've got a bonus action spell of some kind, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, you've already used Balm of the Summer Court.
You used all 3 of those, right? You could wild shape if you wanted to, but
I don't think that would help in this instance.
No. You do technically gain some hit points if you wild shape, but I don't think you're that low right now, so.
No.
I don't think you've taken any damage, so.
Not much. A little bit.
Not much. Just a little bit earlier, but.
All right. That's your turn. Cranky.
Yeah.
You are surrounded. What do you want to do? And just out of curiosity, how hurt is Cranky right now, roughly?
He's down to 15.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little under half.
Yeah.
So
which is
half a tank. He's fine.
Yeah.
He isn't thinking about that. He's thinking about there are people that need to die.
Okay.
There's 2 dudes behind you. So.
Who's behind him? He doesn't
Those
care.
guys are behind you.
Yeah, whatever.
I actually really like the visual for those. That's just creepy as hell.
Yeah, I need to finish off the cultists, because of course I do. So, we're doing it again. Oh my god. 11?
Yeah.
Why do the dice suck? Does that hit either of them?
11. Hold on. Let me check. You have nothing that... Are you rolling reckless? Or are you going to stay straight? Everything gets advantage on you if you're rolling at reckless.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah,
he had advantage.
So roll with advantage. Or that was with advantage. Oh god.
That was with advantage.
Unfortunately, the main attack, the spear attack, they're grabbing your arms, they're like dangling on you, so you just can't get a good stab. So unfortunately, the first one misses, but you can do your offhand attack if you want to.
Yeah, I will do that.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Oh, sorry, the last one would have been 13. I forgot about the bonus. Does that make a difference?
But the bonus is for damage, not for attack. The rage bonus?
Right. It's for damage.
Yeah, it won't be to attack.
Sorry, for damage. No,
Yeah,
never mind.
so
you're
that
right.
the last one missed, but let's remember to add the bonus to the attack for sure.
What did I just roll? I forgot.
It's bigger.
You got an 18, which is much better. So you're attacking a fanatic or a shadow?
And one of the fanatics, because it's in front of me and I'm not paying attention.
Fair enough. All right. Roll the damage. And you get the bonus for this. Oh, 6 plus 2.
So 8.
8 points of damage. Oh.
Yeah. This would be against whichever one was already hurt.
Oh, actually, if that's the case, then yeah, that one drops. He had 6. So this one right here that had already been bashed a bit just drops. And I will put the X on the floor. There we go. All right. That, I believe, is your turn because you're kind of pinned in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't suppose I can retreat past those two things behind me?
If it was just one of them, I would allow you to do acrobatics to try to get around it. But because there's two, you can't really push through the first one to... Well, actually, hold on. You know what? By their very nature, they are amorphous. Swirling clouds of shadow and night. So I'm going to say...
Don't do it.
You could, but they will get an opportunity
You're going to get a ridiculous
attacks.
number. Yeah, you're going to have like 3 opportunity attacks.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that. No, he'll just stand his ground and
All right.
absorb 5 attacks.
All right. 4. You dropped one of them. You did drop one of them.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, for me it's an opportunity attack, and because of reckless attack.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of hits, potentially.
It has advantage against me.
Yep.
Is it ever?
All right. That means it is now Dane's turn.
Okay.
Until my next turn. Yeah.
There is a shadow between you and right in the thick of 3 of you, 4 of you technically.
Better influence.
Or you can hear Cranky whimpering a little bit, maybe. Or at least
I know he's in
gasping
trouble,
out
but
in pain.
I need to take out the one in front of me.
Sure.
So I am going to strike the one in front of me with advantage, right? Because I'm flanking.
Yep, you do have advantage.
Okay. That would be a nat 20.
Oh, that's when you
roll.
need those.
I don't think I'm gonna roll the second roll.
No, don't even bother. Go ahead and roll your damage.
So I just see him like reach out, like the thing reach out for Gwendolyn, and he just kind of snarls at it and just slashes it as hard as he can through the bid section.
Nice.
And he
you had like
does-
middling damage. 6 and a 1. So a total of 13, yes?
Yeah, 13 damage.
All right, 13 damage. You slash upwards at the kind of vaporous arm that is reaching out to steal Gwendolyn's life force, and you sever it clean, and it just evaporates like smoke where the limb used to be, and it recoils. You have done a lot of damage, but it also doesn't seem to be taking full damage from this. You would have done 13, but unfortunately only did half. I'll round up. That's a 7. Unless you have a magic weapon. Do you have a magic weapon?
Unfortunately, the sword is not magical. The shield is.
Okay, just checking. Although, Steve, remind me, your spear is magical. All right, you're in a rough spot. So, next up. Sorry, I'm kind of losing it here. Tennyson will hack out at this thing, swinging wildly with an 18, and manages to actually get a pretty decent little swing off at this thing. Doing 9 points, but cut in half to 4, which is still not enough to drop it, but it is taking some damage. It's still floating in front of you, but it is slowly dropping down. Okay, coming up next, we've got Trina.
Oh. Okay. Trina is... All right.
You would also know already from your training, these things do not like radiant damage.
Yeah. Yeah. So... I am going to cast a first level diving bolt.
Up the butt. There you go.
To
which one?
That
one?
This one right here.
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll your attack. And because it is focused away from you and only on Cranky, and it does not see you, you may attack with advantage.
Is that a nat 20? No.
This would be a good time for a nat 20. It hasn't hit my...
It's not. It's not a nat 20. It's a 23, though.
Whew, that is a definite hit. Go ahead and roll 4d6.
13.
13 points. Doubled.
13 damage.
It's radiant.
So 26.
26. This thing reaches for Cranky, about to try to steal his life, and it just gets blasted from behind. It's just like... as it just lights up from inside like a cloud of gas, like flammable gas lit on fire, just lights from the center and just into nothing. That's one way to deal with those things. Holy damn. All right, that is Trina's turn. It is now... I didn't miss anybody, right? Okay. It is now the cultist's turn. 2 attacks on Cranky from the cultists as they stop trying to hold him and just start resuming stabbing. Does a 14 hit your AC? Okay. That is... what was I saying before? I think I was saying that is 4 points of bludgeoning damage. Let me roll real quick. Where are my cultists at? Yeah. So that's 4 points of slashing damage as they try to cut at you. So only 2, right?
Yeah.
Barbarians, mans. All right. Then the other one misses because he only got I think it was a +3, so 13 misses your AC. Yeah. All right. Oh, but you were reckless.
Oh.
So he
gets to roll again.
He gets to roll again. The first one gets to go fishing for a crit. Both of them, a 4 and a 2. You are okay. All right, only 1 hit from that side. The shadow reaches out, though, trying to steal your life with a 21. That is a hit. Okay, the shadow does 9 points of necrotic damage, halved down to 4. But that's cocked. 2 more points of your strength are gone, bringing you to a total of 13. Your very power of your muscles just necrotizing inside your body as it just reaches in and pulls a piece of you away.
I dislike this.
All right. Next up, on the other side of the room, that...
There, Todd, you can... I don't know if you can drag that photo onto the stream. It's a good mid-game.
Oh, nice. I'll download it, sure. I'll see what I can do.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one. So, the shadow in that room is going to go after someone. I'm going to roll a d4, and we'll determine who it goes for. Actually, I'll do a d3. Tennyson, 1-2, Dane, 3-4, Gwendolyn, 5-6. It's a 6. It seems intent on Gwendolyn. It turns towards her again, another arm forming where the last one was cut out, and it just reaches out, trying to grasp at your very life source. That was cocked. A 2. That is, you are very lucky. All right, it reaches out again, and it just misses you. All right, that takes care of all of those that you see. It is now top of the order, Gwendolyn.
Moonbeam. Cast Moonbeam.
But that's my second one, and then I'm done. I can't do any more.
Frankie's gonna go down. You need to cast Moonbeam. You can take all of them out.
Or Starry Wisp. You could take one of them out.
I think that one isn't injured, so I don't think Starry Wisp will do enough damage. If it's just what? A D8,
So it's a 5-foot radius. Is that enough to get all 3 of those, though?
But you can shine it around like a flashlight. So you'd start it on one, and then next turn you'd just drive it.
Next turn, so I have to wait a whole round,
to get
turn?
both of them. But you can nuke one now and keep it around for the next
shadow,
little while.
The last shadow,
it lasts for a
and
minute.
you can keep it around. Yeah, exactly.
Basically, as long as Cranky can rage, you can Moonbeam.
Right.
Aw, Moonbeam and anger issues.
Yeah. I'm assuming the reason why is like Starry Burst, you're going to do, if you hit, you'll do a D8 times 2. I don't think that will be quite enough unless you max it out. But if you Moonbeam, you can probably take it out and then take out the cultist next round.
Because it's 2d10, right? And then I can keep it for next round and still attack with it again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so why didn't I start with this sooner? I didn't know I could do that. I'm learning new things.
I just looked at it and I was like, you probably should have done this in the beginning, but oh well.
Yeah.
But like, we're learning.
Is it a waste to use it now? Because there's probably 5 million more coming.
But what I would say is that I suspect that like how long does it last?
It lasts for a full minute if you can keep concentration.
So just keep your concentration, and because we're gonna have to then, like, you're gonna take him out, and then we're just gonna start sweeping, right?
Okay. Okay.
It's a giant floodlight.
Yeah, like we're not gonna stop after this. We'll just keep
So
going.
Where would you like to center your Moonbeam? On the one that's shadow near Cranky, or the one that's right in front of you?
The shadow by Cranky, because there's other people who can get the one by us.
Sure. Right there is where it lands, and it blasts out this incredibly bright, a silvery beam of pale light shines down in that 5-foot radius, extending in a huge cylinder directly up into the ceiling, as though the moon were beaming right through the floor. Until the spell ends, it lights, dim light fills it, and you can take a magic action later to move it up to 60 feet. Any creature in there makes a con saving throw with a 3, and it takes 2d10 radiant damage. So go ahead and roll 2d10.
I'm rolling the crappiest rolls ever.
Total of 4, but it is radiant, so it doubles to 8. So that's not nothing. But it's not enough to drop it, as this shadow is just like, but it's still just like hissing in this flame. Oof. Oh, that was a rough damage roll. All right. Any bonus action or move? If you move, the shadow that's in front of you will get another swing at you.
I don't think I have anything I can do.
Okay, no problem. Coming up next, Cranky. It is your turn.
Yep. Rinse and repeat. So what is who and what is
Still
what?
going reckless?
Yeah, of course.
Ah.
It's still only a little live. Yeah, it's only +4 now, but you know.
Oh,
So
17 hits.
So night counts as 19.
Yep.
But no, so it doesn't. It's the damage.
No, yeah, 17.
That
That still hits. Oh, are you going after the shadow, which is badly burned
No.
and glowing in the beam? Or
No, I haven't even turned around. It's
and-
still
okay.
facing the two cultists.
you do have a magical spear, just a reminder.
He's got,
Okay.
You have a magic spear.
He doesn't care. He's laser focused.
Okay.
Damage is 10.
10 drops the fresh one. The one right here,
And then
just toast.
I will make a
It
secondary
actually goes
attack.
flying backwards and
I'll make a secondary attack then on the other one.
12 hits, believe it or not.
Okay.
Their AC is 12. There are many of them, but
For
3 points of damage, believe it or not, that's the one that was already hurt. So it is done.
And then there's +2 on the damage there, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. So that's 2 more X's on the floor. Nice.
You can roll that.
That's a lot of bodies you guys are leaving behind you. You do have a free run in front of you, but the thing behind you, I know it doesn't look like it, but it would get a swing at you if you moved away.
Am I moving?
It's up to you.
No.
You turn around.
He turn around.
You finally
Face it.
turn around and see this thing. Well, there it is. All right. Coming up next, Dane.
That's the
And
end.
I'm gonna try to finish off the shadow between me and Tanissa.
Sure. If you guys don't mind pressing on a little bit. Okay. Go for it, Dane. I know we're past time.
Critical hit.
Oh,
Damage roll.
nice.
20 damage.
20 damage halved, but it's already hurt. And that's enough as this shadow just and disappears back into the darkness from whence it came. All right. Any bonus or move?
Yeah, I'm actually going to. 5, 10. I'm actually going to move.
You can get right in that moonbeam if you want to.
Without taking damage?
Yeah, you. I think it's only creatures you want. Maybe not actually.
Like, I'm assuming the shadow's in the moonbeam, and I'm just gonna basically flank it.
Yeah, that's it. Each creature. So yeah, you would take damage from it if you go into it. So yeah, you stop just shy of it.
But basically, by doing this now, Cranky has advantage without going reckless, and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Yeah. All right, you have posted up against the forces of darkness there. All right, next up is Tennyson. Tennyson takes a deep breath and goes, "Good. I'm so tired." And he sits down on the bench. He's just like, all right. Next up is Trina.
Alrighty then.
Your passive perception is pretty high, right, Trina?
$15.
Yeah, that's pretty high. So you get a few things in this moment. First of all, you can hear chanting echoing off the walls, but it's even more distant than it used to be. I beseech you, Lord of Whispers, come forth. Meet me, take us. Our sacrifice may not be in vain.
Oh, shit.
Okay. So something is going on.
Yeah.
More immediately, Tennyson is at 3 hit points. You can see he's holding where he's been gashed by those cultists, and like it is an active bleed. He's in rough shape.
Yeah. Well, rack a dock.
But do whatever you want. It is your turn. There's still the shadow there too.
Rack a dock. I only have 1 second level left, and
There's still some weird chanting from further in.
yeah.
Do a medicine check. Or just shoot your crossbow.
Medicine check.
At Tennyson. Mercy kill.
I did not do that.
My mercy. I'm putting you out of my misery.
Less moving parts for you. Going to Toll the Dead on
the shadow.
He's been damaged, so hopefully
Yeah. Let me just check something real
for
quick.
Wisdom 13, he can probably save.
Alright. So, Wisdom 13.
Yeah.
That's a nat 1. So go ahead
So
and
does that mean I do
I will
double
save
damage?
you the effort of rolling. It is immune to necrotic.
Oh. Immune. Fuck, I
Immune.
should've known.
Sorry. I'll tell you what. Do a wisdom check, like of your choice. Could be religion, could be some other wisdom-based, like cleric training.
Religion's in.
Oh, well then roll your wisdom and
Wisdom-
add your spellcasting
Wisdom
modifier.
would be medicine.
And I'm gonna say the DC is 15 is something, 20 is more. Well, 10 is something, 15 is more. 10 is something, 15 is more. This is just
For wisdom,
before
I've
you
got
cast.
medicine and perception.
Sure, whichever one you're proficient in.
I'm proficient in both.
Okay. Let's roll perception to see what do you recall when you were in cleric school about these types of beings.
10.
lots of these things are resistant to the forces of that which make them. So you would know enough before you cast to decide to do something else if you want to.
Rookie effing move. I feel like brand new. Oh well.
You're under pressure.
Yeah.
It's all good.
I'm going to try to shoot it with my crossbow instead.
Sure. Go ahead and make your roll.
I haven't been rolling well with this. 21.
That is a hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
9.
Nice. Halved. Unless it's a magical crossbow. But still,
It is not.
better than no damage. So 5 points of damage. And
Better than my rookie move.
that isn't bad. It is hanging on by a wisp, but it is still there. All right. Thank you, Trina. Do you want to move, or you're good where you are? All right. Coming up next, it is their turn. The shadow just reaches out for Cranky, even though it's being attacked by all the others. Hold on. It's got 2 opponents. Half evens or odds, Steve?
Odds.
It is
No
odd,
way.
so your choice. Is it going to hit you, or is it going to hit Dane?
Oh, it can hit me. I don't care.
All right. So it's going to try anyway.
But he would always be the tank.
Should have told him that I have high AC.
All right.
Yeah. He doesn't know that. He's
That
too
is
dumb.
definite hit. I rolled a 19.
It's
So
just not in his character to let
You-
someone else take damage for him.
you are going to take 9 points of necrotic. Half that to 4 this time. We did 5 last time. So 4 points of necrotic, and you are going to lose some strength again.
That's the most annoying part.
1 point of strength goes away. You are down to 12.
You know, this is like a condition, right? Like it'll go away, or is this permanent?
Long rest.
Okay. I was like,
Short or long rest, I think, actually. Yeah.
I wasn't sure. Like, I would
Short or
take
long
it.
rest. But if you get that far. All right. Coming
He's
up
got
next.
5 hit points left. He's fine.
Somewhere something dies in the
Broke
dark.
Bela.
All right. It is now Gwendolyn's turn. I believe on your turn, Moonbeam just... Oh, wait. Was I supposed to cause it damage on its turn in Moonbeam? I may
The
have
end of
made
its
it.
turn. Yeah.
Okay. So
I think it's
yeah,
at the end of its turn.
that's the end of its turn as well. So no problem. It does take that again. I believe it's another saving throw.
Yeah. When
DC
if it ends
14.
its turn there. Yeah.
Yeah. DC 14. That
It has
is
to.
very close. Hold on.
No, he'll get some fucking
What save is it? It's a con?
Con save.
Con. Okay. Plus 1, 10 on the total. 10 total. So it takes the damage. Go ahead and roll 2d10. It's not going to take much to push it over. Just don't do snake eyes.
It can go slow to medium damage. Yeah.
That is not snake eyes. That is 13 points of damage.
Ooh,
And doubled 26 points of damage.
Why
It
did I roll
just,
that last time?
I know. It just just evaporates. And this brilliant, comparatively to the dim light around here, this brilliant moonlight is just filling this cavern between the two of you. You could quickly kind of flick it away from them. And now I have a question for the players. You're close. You could press on. We could keep playing a little bit longer, or we can come back another time. What are we feeling?
I'm good to play it.
I got time. I mean, Cranky needs to take a nap, but other than that,
I think like we're basically at the end.
We're so close. Yeah. Okay. So, Gwendolyn, your moonbeam is on, but you have to be careful where you shine it so you don't roast your friends. But you are out of combat, and you hear the chanting in the other room, through which the.
I'm gonna tell Dane for my perception check before.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have done it while we were still in battle, but as soon as the moonbeam takes it out, I'll turn and look at Dane and go, "This isn't over. They're not as close, but they are doing something."
Okay. I'm gonna move ahead. I'm gonna tell Gwendolyn keep the light ahead of us. Pry anything ahead of us. I'll take front.
We just gotta run.
Yeah, Gwendolyn behind me. And I just kind of look at the three who are like the hurt ones. You guys just follow us.
Roger that, says Tennyson. And Tennyson, you look over at him and he's got this floppy hat in his hand and some jewels that he picked up off the ground while he was like resting, catching his breath. He's like, "For you, my lady, for the gift of bear speech, would you like this?" And it's this big floppy hat, like a beret that's oversized, or these. And he holds out a bunch of gems. "I owe you my thanks."
Cranky will pipe up and go, "Did you cast that spell on him that allows him to understand me? Take the gems."
He looks absolutely delighted and says, "Oh, I can't deny you. Here." And so what he does is he gives you the gems and he gives the hat to Cranky. And he's like, "May I, sir?" And he puts the beret on Cranky's head. Well, he waits for an answer because he knows you're angry.
Accept the hat?
He'll let him put the hat on him.
All right. So he puts this floppy hat on your head. You look ridiculous. But you're all gathered up. Which way do you want to go from here? Following
I think we're hearing the chanting coming from the right?
It's
so
kind of echoing all around. It's coming down the
we know the Hierophant ran that way?
Yes.
So I think like we're chasing the Hierophant.
Okay, you go running off down there. And everybody follows along. Grab your mini. Let's go. Dane, you're the first one in the room. I need you to do let's get everybody do a perception check when you run into that room.
Okay.
While you're rolling, I'll describe the room. You run into what is known as
20.
Nice. You run into what is known as the Eldritch Library. Crooked shelves filled with books and scrolls stand against the walls. In the center of the room is a square table covered in scribbled notes and ink-stained parchment. You also see a box, a small ebony box on the table as well. It's got a keyhole in it. Looks kind of important, maybe. It's hard to tell. It's not that small. It's kind of, I'd say about 8 inches by 8 inches, kind of small chest-looking thing, and about the same high. Then the room is otherwise empty, but the echoes continue to bounce in from an exit to the south, directly on the opposite side of, sort of opposite and down of where you entered. There's a twisting cavern from there.
I'm gonna keep going forward, but like since I've noticed the box and maybe the others, I'm just gonna mention like someone grab that box. And
it looks kind of important. Yeah. There's also several scrolls.
Trina, grab the box.
Yeah.
Sure.
I will.
Okay. You grab the box. There's 1 second here or whatever.
By the way, I got a 20 perception.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you see the box. Yours? I'll tell you something else in 1 second, but not quite yet. The box is locked, but there you can hear a rattling sound like there's glass inside. But well wrapped, like there's cloth in there too. So it's like clink clink, just an ever so slight sound of clinking. Sounds like there might be some bottles of something inside this box. All right. Otherwise, this looks like there are runes and necrotic sludge remains. Some of those sludge monsters had probably been made in this room. This room, the cult leader has been experimenting with ways to magically siphon energy from souls of probably other cultists until you guys volunteered yourself to be their new target. But the cultists, there are no living cultists in here or dead ones, and the cacophonous echoes continue to come up through the cave entrance as you continue to rush on. Everybody else tagging along?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
And like, we want the moonbeam, Gwendolyn, to keep the moonbeam ahead of us.
Yeah.
Like ahead of me.
She's just doing it like a flashlight.
Yeah.
And you got plenty of time on it. You're approaching like not even half. Like you've only been about 20 seconds in.
Yeah.
All right. You go kind of tearing through this entrance. It twists and turns a little bit and then widens into a large cavern from here.
The entrance.
You see on the floor of this cavern these green lines and runes drawn in a terrifying eldritch looking script. You see in the center the cultist calling out, his chest literally carved and bleeding. He's given himself an extra 1 point. Sorry guys, didn't roll well on that. 1 point of damage as he's carved an eye into his own chest. And he's laying there exposed, not laying, but kneeling there in the center of this and crying out. An imposing human cultist in sweeping robes, hair oily and slicked back, his skin gaunt and gray where it isn't carved and bleeding. Carved into the floor is a runic circle that pulses with sickly green light. You've already dealt with any other cultists in shadows. The leader cries, "Now, release your secrets unto me. Let the hidden truths in your soul come forth and become stronger." There's a shudder in the room, and that low-grade sound that you were hearing, Gwendolyn, raises up an octave and intensity. Everyone can hear it. It's like an underground, like a buzzing sound in the very lowest bass frequencies. The cult leader is not quite vanquished, and he turns and looks at you all as you enter the room and says, "You will never foil the will of the Whispered One." All right, we're going to keep the same initiative. Gwendolyn, what do you want to do? He is intent on doing something in the next when he gets a chance.
I'm gonna moonbeam him, because that's what we got right now.
Yeah. All right. You drop it on him, and he does his save with a natural 1. Roll 2d10.
So good.
Don't you love it when it goes
So-
that way?
I
Sorry?
rolled 10, but you said it gets doubled?
On this guy, it doesn't. He is technically not undead, so he just takes regular damage. So 10?
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, you can see his skin is blistering. It's like a sudden bad sunburn, but it's a moonburn. Get a moonburn, bitch. So his skin blisters like it's like wherever the moonbeam is hitting him, and it is not comfortable. He does not look well. He's still kneeling, but he's hurting real bad. All right. Next up is Cranky.
Oh, whatever. He's gonna just. He will actually. Can I get in?
Yeah, you can push past your allies.
I will do that.
I'm gonna say you started right where, like, you all piled into the room. We're not gonna.
Okay, so I'll get here-ish. Sure, like this neighborhood, and
then you can run forward or throw stuff or whatever you want.
Throw.
Is it the same? What's the damage difference if I throw it?
It actually is.
How many hit points do you have left?
He only has 5 left.
Still some.
He's trying to die.
He is not. He's trying to kill everything and worry about healing later. Yeah, he will throw the spear. It's the same roll, so.
All right, make your roll.
Might as frickin' well. Yeah, 23.
Nice hit. All right, roll for damage.
Still raging.
Of course he's still raging. God, 3, so 5 damage. He's gonna say fuck it and also throw a dagger.
Okay, sure. It's just.
Oh my god. It's only 12. Does that hit?
Does not. I'm sorry. He has some kind of a little bit of armor on compared to the others.
Okay.
All right.
Spear hit, like,
That is your turn. Okay, coming up next, Dane.
That was pathetic.
Is the Hierophant kneeling on the floor? Is he prone?
Yeah,
Is he...
he's kneeling on the floor in the middle of this runic circle that is pulsing.
So I just
with
see
energy.
like the moonbeam on him, and
Yeah.
I see like Cranky throwing the spear in anger, but I kind of see like something bad is really looking like it's gonna happen.
Yep.
Dane's just gonna rush up and try to put a stop to it, and just like basically just slash, get right up to him and slash down. 5, 10,
15, 20. You're about 10 feet away from it at this point when you cross the runic circle. I need you to do a wisdom saving throw. 20. Well, that's good news, because you're only going to take half of this then. So that's handy. That's real handy. You hear that? Oh, I'm missing
Figured as much. Figured that would happen.
Oh, I rolled good. Sorry. Okay, so that's 38 points of necrotic damage, halved
So 19
to 19. As soon as your foot crosses, there's this pulse of green that's like almost blinding to everybody in the room, and you just feel your whole body, especially from the foot that crossed the thing, just go numb. Like it's just doesn't feel good, but you are still standing.
out of 16.
Yep. You can still keep going. It hasn't stopped you. It just hurt you real good.
Yeah, I am. I'm going to finish him off.
Okay.
So I'm gonna first. What I'm gonna do is, can I bonus action second wind?
Yep.
So I'm gonna bonus action second wind. 1d10 plus 3. So where did the? Oh, sorry. D10 roll. And I rolled a 1, so I only get 4 points back. So I'm up to 20.
Okay,
And
nice.
I'm going to strike at him. I guess do I get advantage if he's prone?
He's not quite, I mean, he's kneeling. He's not actually prone, technically. I'm just looking up a spell right now.
A 22 to hit?
That hits for sure.
Eight damage. And I'm gonna sap him for whatever that's worth.
8 damage? Oh my gosh, you were so close. Okay. Keep going.
That's it. That's like my bonus action, and move.
Oh, nice. Okay, you... Oh my gosh, you are so close. Okay, I'm just checking something really fast here to see if what I think will happen. Let me double check something. Okay, it's basically Moonbait back. Okay, so you stab him, and he is on death's door. Like the blade goes through him, through his collarbone, into his body, and then out near his hip into the floor because he's kneeling. So you pin him, and he's still just he begins chanting and laughing. I come, my lord. He's 1 hit point from death. I'm not afraid to tell you that. It is now Tennyson's turn, and he's just slack-jawed, like watching, and he starts rushing forward to go and help Dane. 5,
Stay back.
10.
Stay back.
You yell. Let's see. Okay. Yep. He freezes his foot like just on the outer edge of that outer circle, not the inner one that roasted you, but pretty close. And he stops, and he's like, But Captain. All right. Trina. You're muted, by the way.
I'm always... I have 2 different windows, so
No
I
worries.
have to...
We gotta get you multi-monitored.
I'm always looking at my character sheet. So Trina will look at the situation, see him looking pretty bad, and 12 dead.
All right. That's a con save, right?
No,
Wisdom, sorry. Wisdom save. Oh, he's not bad at those.
I know.
Oh, a natural 19 on the dice. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Yep.
That was my action.
It's hard to argue with a 19. Bonus?
My bonus, I will cast spiritual weapon.
Okay. All right. What form does your spiritual weapon take?
For Trina, I feel like it will be a very ornate mace.
Okay. I'm assuming you're putting it next to the cultist.
Yeah.
All right, make your attack.
Can it flank?
Yeah.
Most DMs say it can't technically flank.
That's fine.
No.
Yeah.
That's
I've
fine.
never been able to flank.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah. This is for the marbles, I suppose.
Let's go. What'd you roll? I can't see it on this end.
11.
11. It just there's a strange green vortex beginning to whirl around in this space as the chanting and the blood seeps in and mixes with the runes, and in that it's like there's this pressure that just causes the mace to just not quite hit. All right. Bottom of the order. Cultists.
That's a wasted turn.
Cultist turn. The cultist spends his last seconds completing the ritual. He leans into the blade, severing something deep, and just gushes blood. The runes are in the immediate vicinity turn from that sickly green to dark red blood shining through. And Dane, I need you to do, well, what's the range? Hold on. 10-foot radius. Is anyone else within 10 feet of him? No, it's just you. You stopped Anisette. I need you to do I need you to do a Constitution saving throw. 17 does succeed, so you are going to take half damage. But
Okay, good.
it is upcast. So, as he dies, a few things happen. Jalarzi's storm of radiance goes off, and the rift opens. Okay. 40 points of necrotic and thunder damage rips into Dane, but you are taking half.
Brings me right down to 0.
Okay, so you are dropped and doing death saving throws. The cultist is eviscerated, like just spray. And what's left behind is one of those shadows that you, those who are still awake, think for a second might be one of those shadows, but instead it coalesces into a pinprick. And then the gravity, even the moonbeam, starts to bend inwards at the center of this pinprick, and then it rockets out, encompassing the rest of the space. You all black out. When you come to, you are on a precipice, a platform, stone beneath you, and a gray and black roiling sky above you. You are in a totally different place. You are now hundreds of feet elevated above a valley. On the far side of the valley, you see a ruinous gray and black tower, essentially at this distance as a mere silhouette. Standing beside the tower, you see a tall, gaunt being. From this perspective, it is the same height as the tower on the far side of the valley. Dane, death saving throw, please. Actually, in the moment, yeah, that's fine. We'll keep it light. Keep it light. It's fine.
Death save is what? Just con?
Con, yeah. Oh, success.
Yeah, 23.
Yeah, you passed once. That large figure on the far side of the tower stands. And you can see as it turns around an emaciated skull with one green glowing eye. This apparition speaks in a hissing baritone, and it's as though the distance just doesn't even seem to have any effect on it. It speaks into the very vibrations of your core.
Good news, Zaladir. Though your efforts have been disappointing, you have brought me news. Can't understand it, can you? Not even a little.
It's cutting out.
Okay, so. Alright.
Oh, no, you're cutting out.
Fancy voice,
All
no.
the crap
Fancy
I went
voice,
through
fail.
there.
Yep, that's okay.
Do it actorly.
Okay, let me just try this. How's this? Better?
Still
Okay,
cuts out a bit.
so. Zalathir. Thank you for your sacrifice. You will not be in vain. And the other chapters will finish your work.
As he finishes the sentence, you see a tiny little shadowy image of a soul of that cultist who sacrificed himself, just as though he's just standing and talking in the palm of this giant's hand. And then that soul just winks out of existence. And then the giant turns its eye towards you, assembled on the platform. Dane, death saving throw.
Okay.
And you have brought me new points of interest. Yes.
And he takes a step towards you, and it's as though he covers multitudes in a single step. His form, at once massive, is suddenly standing before you, its skull bigger than the tallest keep you've ever stood next to. You are looking into the vacuous hole of his face with the green glowing eye, the other eye a desiccated husk inside. And then on the next step, shrinks down to only about 12 feet tall, and is now standing on the platform in front of you. Dane, how'd you do on the death save?
2 saves.
2 saves. All right, do one more for me, as everyone else is busy picking themselves up. Feel free to jump in if anybody needs something.
Well, I would want to do spare the dying if I can.
Oh yeah,
3
yep,
saves.
you can do that. As you spare the dying him, he also wakes up, and he is stable at none. Like, he's dropped, but he's at 0. Everybody else is holding on. The gigantic, well, reasonably giant skull being that you have a sinking feeling. You are eye to eye with either a vision of Vecna or Vecna himself.
Who amongst you might serve you? Tell me, little one. What is your secret?
Wisdom saving throw, please, Trina. You're muted, by the way. Me? But I'm so small.
But I'm tiny. You can't see me.
Some of the best secrets are very small.
Wisdom, you said?
Yep.
$16.
That is an nat 20. All right. Your secrets come tearing out of you at speed. I want to know something that Trina had that was a secret. It doesn't have to be huge, just a secret to the god of secrets.
Five. 4.
Secretly, I guess she didn't
3.
want to die? I don't know. Maybe she was considering before she was able to properly quit the guard, she was thinking of abandoning.
Yeah,
As
she
a
was going to go
traitor?
AWOL.
Yeah, I don't know.
If she could have spent her time going somewhere, she wanted to leave to go somewhere, what would it name one thing she was hoping to see or do?
I feel like I never really flushed much out with her, so I'm
Okay,
just
it doesn't
making
have to be big.
assumptions.
It could just be see the coast, fight a dragon.
I feel like she would want to go find her missing sibling.
A sibling. Yes. That will do.
And in that instant, Trina is just pulled forward and you realize you are standing at the edge of the cliff, and you go 5 feet over, and you're hovering in the air. And this thing's skull is back to being 30 feet tall. And it just opens its mouth and inhales you. And Trina is no longer there.
What?
Okay.
And you.
For a fact, I turned my screen off.
Yeah. Oh my god.
You really is wrong.
This just got real. All right. So
hear that.
Vecna now turns to Tennyson and just goes,
Yeah, no.
and Tennyson gets punted the other way and just over the other edge of the cliff, and just you hear, "Ah!" and the winds swallow him. All right,
He's gonna die.
Bear.
Yeah.
Tell me what your secret is.
Well, as you know, he was raised by wolves. So his secret is that when the alpha male and female wolf of the pack that raised him died, and their children who he was raised with wanted to, or were ascending to take over the pack, he was jealous of the fact that they were the leaders, so tried to horn in on their leadership by being overly aggressive and trying to establish a love triangle with the two of them. And his unrelenting pursuit of that relationship freaked them out, and thus they kicked him out of the pack. And since then, he's been wandering aimlessly, moping about, trying to find another family.
He just wanted love.
They weren't into threesomes, so he just kind of kept him.
Tragic. Unrequited. I will accept it. Welcome.
And he does the whole like, and you just get like inhaled into the skull.
Oh. Awesome.
Dane, you wake up with 1 hit point. Gwendolyn.
And you? What secrets do you have? A long life of an elf. Surely there is something.
Life of an elf. Surely there is something.
I ran away from home. That's how I met Cranky.
Were you running towards something? Or away?
What?
Were you running away from something or towards something?
Running away from family expectations. Wanted to be free.
Carrying that is a burden. I accept. And you, warrior.
You've just come to, and his vision, and his one eye clicks to you before he can do anything else. Dane.
So I'm just coming to, and I just see this giant-headed
skull
with one
talking to Gwendolyn. No one else is there.
I'll look around. What did you do to the others, you fucking thing?
It turns its giant eye towards you and says,
Refusing to die. That has its uses.
There's a slight pause as it's looking at you, trying to weigh whether you are useful to it or not.
Tell me, warrior. What secrets do you have?
None for you.
So be it.
And the rock you are half crouching on crumbles and cracks and falls away. And the skeleton creature reaches out with this one good hand, and it's massive again, and manages to catch Gwendolyn. You're hovering for just a half heartbeat as all the rocks begin to crumble and fall away, and you touch down in the very palm of this creature's hand, and it pulls you in for a close look. And it says,
Yes, there is great potential here. May we meet again. But until then, have my eye on you.
Everything fades to dark, and all you hear is screaming shadows and whispers, just a torrent of echoes all around you, and then you come to. Gwendolyn, a crumpled bear next to you. You kind of alight. You're still standing, but now you're back in that tomb, in that chamber. Tannison is crumpled in a corner. Dane is collapsed, laying there. Trina is tossed to a far side, and the bear is crumpled next to you, breathing but very shallow. Gwendolyn, you're the only one still awake as you take this in, and something in you changes. I will let you choose or roll. Vecna has bestowed one of 2 supernatural gifts. So, would you rather roll, or do you want to choose?
Like, so if I choose, I get to hear what they are and I can pick the best one?
I'll tell you the titles. You won't know what they do yet. You can have Charm of the Creeping Hand or Charm of the Eldritch Eye. I love the look on your face when you're like, I don't think I
Look
want
at
your
her face
present.
like,
Don't take presents from weird necromancers. Like, no, thank you. No, thank you.
I don't take candy from strangers.
Stranger danger. Stranger danger.
Let's
Or you
go
can
with-
refuse outright, if you would like. I mean, that's a refusal face right there. We can all see it. You can just be like, no thanks, I'm good.
Okay, what? So, I don't.
I'll give you
so
a
it's
hint.
like Vecna's
One of them
giving me
infuses. Yeah, he's in your corner, man. Something about.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, so he's going to give you a boon of some kind. Both of these can give you an ability. It's not long lasting, basically a limited number of times, and once it's gone, it's gone. But you have a charm, and you can do one that's more like melee based, or you can have a little spell at your disposal, but it's not a combat thing. So more combat or less combat is your choice, or weekends roll.
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 If you don't know or care, I'd just say roll.
Oh, I don't know what I.
Go ahead and roll any dice, a dice of your choosing. Odds, it's the second one. No, sorry. Evens, it's the second one. Odds is the first.
D4? Okay. You had the exact far end of what I would do.
The D8.
Steve would roll
So-
a D1000.
Yeah.
Evens.
I rolled a.
All right,
even.
interesting. So you have the second one. So what that means is you gain the charm of the Eldritch Eye, and that little desiccated eyeball that you've been carrying around slowly sinks into you and becomes a part of you. And this little rule, and what that means is you can now cast clairvoyance as an action without using a spell slot, and no material components, and you can do it up to 3 times. And this is for the length of you having this character. You can do this. All right.
Okay. What is clairvoyance exactly?
It's like you can spy on a room or listen at a distance or see at a distance. You're not actually in that space. That's the short version. All right. Because it's getting pretty late, I think all of you survived, sort of, right? I mean, you fell off a mountain, but you are nobody was below 0, right?
No.
So
Oh, I thought he killed us.
I mean, on one level he did, but You can decide
He
if
ate
you're...
our souls, and now we're soulless.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll let you guys decide that in the wrap up. But basically, you could be dead, or you could be very close to death. Almost everybody here was essentially dropped, but we will jump to the end. The characters can take away any captives. Sorry?
Before we do?
Yeah.
Can we look in the box?
Sure. So, Trina, you've been bashed around a lot. You go and open up the box. I am going to need you to do a Constitution saving throw. Trina's got 10 hit points for the reference. Dane is technically at 0, but I just wanted you to have a chance to talk to Vecna. But stable at 0. Tennyson has 3 hit points. Cranky's got 9, and Trina's got 10. Or I should say, had 10. What are you at now?
I had 7 and 3 temp.
Oh, right. So, what was your...
It's a con save?
A con save, yeah.
It's not... Why isn't it rolling? Okay.
DC is 13.
So I get a roll of 10 or better.
Yeah.
And I did not.
Okay, that's a fail. So.
Oh, I rolled a 10.
Sorry, you got a 10 total?
No.
Oh.
Total.
Okay. So you needed a 13, so you failed. So that means you take full damage. As the box is trapped, you take 10 points of necrotic damage. Are you still awake?
How many?
10.
Yeah, I think so. She would be, because
she has 3 temp.
She's healed. She had 3 temp and healing of 7 or something like that. So this just takes away what she was healed for.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're down to like 6.
That would be 6.
All right. You're still with us. Okay. Inside the box, there's like wrapped in kind of a velvety cloth. You see some scrolls about other, like very fine, like some runic symbols and so on. But mostly you see two potions of greater healing inside the box. Things that would have come in handy earlier. Cranky, you managed to, I think, be alive, but I will let you decide that later. However, you have a lovely floppy hat that is a hat of disguise.
Okay, sure.
So...
But I am French bear now.
No, but you don't understand. This could be the happy ending you needed. You could look like anything you like with a hat of disguise, which, my friend, you could look like a wolf. And you could go back and you could try to help them be the real wolf inside you. Or at least, bang what I can only assume are cousins. That's creepy. Let's not think too much down that path. I think that's Cranky's journey after the credits roll. And Gwendolyn, we will find out exactly where you and Vecna's eye on you will take you in the very next campaign of SideQuests Live. Yay! We finished. So you guys get to take prisoners if there's anybody alive. You weren't using non-death, so you leave the catacombs. You report to Lord Never Remember about the incident. He is grateful for all of your efforts and pays any of the survivors 100 gold plus any captives which you don't have because you murdered them with vengeance. And next time, if you so choose, you can continue in the next campaign of Vecna, Eve of Ruin.
Basically,
or maybe just retire and let Gwendolyn continue. All right, that's it, folks. Thanks. It is late, so we're gonna stop there. But thanks for playing, everybody. That was kind of fun. It was a real dungeon crawl.
Nice. Thanks, Todd. Great game.
All right, thank you. And we will see everybody. I don't think I can do next 2 weeks. I think I'm busy on that, and I think a few of us are. So it'll be a little bit longer. So in June, we will come back and watch the socials. And if you're listening or watching, please click the like and the follow and all of that jazz. And join us for the next campaign as we see Vecna, Eve of Ruin. And you've got a few weeks, internet. Let me just talk to the internet over here for a second. You guys can hang out. I'll take you upstream. Hey, internet. You've got a couple of weeks ahead of you, and you got very little to do other than listen to this podcast, so I've got some homework for you. Some of the characters in our next campaign have already been around the block a couple times. Yes, that's right. Dice sluts. No, I mean, they are going to be around, and you can actually hear their entire, or most of their backstories in our earlier campaigns. So I urge you to keep an eye out for the following campaigns, basically all of them. So we've got, let's go back to the beginning. That was Morally Ambiguous, and then there was Strange Acquaintances, where you'll see Isolde. Morally Acquaintances was, okay, I'm putting the table back on because I need your help with this. What are the characters' names from Morally Ambiguous, Gordon?
Fenris.
Right,
from Morally
Fenris.
Ambiguous.
Absolutely. So Fenris will be rejoining us. Isolde will be rejoining us from Strange Acquaintances. Cranky also already was from Strange Acquaintances. And we don't know how he got here. Wandering in the wilderness after his tryst went awry. And many, many more, including even some special guests from worlds beyond. So we will return.
His Excellency from the Shadowrun series as well, way back.
That's right. So we will find a way to draw all these disparate story threads together in our very next season of SideQuests Live. Let's do this. Let's braid it up. Let's go. All right, thanks everybody. I'm tired. It's time for sleep. So we are gonna take it easy now, but you have yourself a great night, internet, and join us next time, and let's go. Looking forward to it.